Happy Sunday, my fellow Westorians. Let's do this. Special stream. Give everybody a minute to come in. But if you've been following along with the game streams, you know that we're doing a special episode today because there's a scheduled break from Valar Rereadus. I guess that's kind of ironic of all the weekends to not have a Valar Rereadus. This is, well, it's a coincidence. But yeah, this was a planned break. Nothing's wrong or anything. In case you didn't get the news ahead of time, we'll be back on our normal Valar Rereadus schedule next Sunday. Proceeding as per usual. Hey Nina, hey Zajambadi, hey Snatchface the Fool, Danny McKay, Flores the Fox, Matt Reese. Good to see everybody streaming in here. Streaming in. Pun intended, of course. All right. Let us figure out where we were. As a lot of you know, we started this stream on Friday. A brand new stream. The Blackwood game just kept on crashing. So we started a new one on Friday. House Targaryen. We are a fictional older brother of Aerys. Or at least we were a fictional older brother of Aerys. Now we're the son of that fictional brother of Aerys. And Aerys is dead as well. We are an amazing intriguer with Varys as our master of whispers. So we are kicking it. Hey there, River Missoula. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, for a lot of y'all expecting a Valar Rereadus, this was our scheduled break, but this is we thought we'd have something going on today. Might as well run a game stream, right? Some of y'all haven't seen these before. We do them every Friday, and this is a very engaging role-playing / dynasty game. If you're new to it, I will explain everything as I'm doing it, because I think it's a pretty good spectator game, and we have a lot of fun hanging out here in the chat, and people talk about their own versions of the game and what's happening. So it's a really, really fun kind of community experience. Not as a deep dive as Valar Rereadus, perhaps, but we got to have a break every once in a while. Let everybody catch up. We put out such long episodes, not everybody can keep up, so this extra week hopefully will help with that. But I know a lot of people are staying home. Hopefully everybody's staying safe and doing what needs to be done by self-quarantining. So this is a pretty good thing to be doing, learning how to play a new game or something like that. In somewhat related news, I've got a new podcast starting, and nothing's going to change with History of Westeros. The same content's going to keep rolling out at roughly the same pace. Still doing the game streams every Friday, Valar Rereadus every Sunday, scripted episodes when they're ready. But we're doing me and Kyle Foster and Mikhail Schick are doing a Witcher podcast. It's called The Podcast of Surprise, and it starts next Friday. The first podcast episode will drop a few days after that. We're doing a similar thing to Valar Rereadus, where we do a live stream to record and then chop that up and do a podcast version. It's going to be more chopped up than Valar Rereadus is. The episodes won't be nearly as long as Valar Rereadus. We're taking on a lot less material at a time. We're doing each of the Witcher short stories in order and then taking on the main books, but Witcher short stories are only about 40 to 60 pages each, so a lot shorter than the typical amount of pages covered in a Valar Rereadus episode. And if you guys haven't checked out The Witcher at all, we're going to be very thorough with our synopses starting each episode. So you don't even have to have read the stories to enjoy, or at least to check it out, and you might be surprised. Like I was. I was really surprised at how much I ended up liking The Witcher. I didn't really have an accurate impression of what it was all about. The game probably takes a lot of the space in the world about what people talk about with it, but really, I've never even played the Witcher games. I've only read the books and watched the show. But anyway, check that out if y'all are interested. Let's get into this. We have, if anybody missed last time, we did some really interesting stuff with our initial character. He was a great warrior, but died young, and so we were a 0-year-old king. This King Aeziz, the young dragon, has been king since he was 0 years old. He was about 4 months old. And we murdered our wife's sister, or our wife's brother. Our wife is Brienne. Yes, the Brienne. And in this version of the game, since we started right before Robert's Rebellion, if you guys recall, in canon, Brienne had a brother. Actually, she had a couple brothers. One of them died when he was about 8 years old. Well, that was before Robert's Rebellion. So in this timeline, that sad, tragic accident that killed Brienne's brother, Galadon, did not happen. Instead, he lived a full life and was instead murdered at age 37. I guess it's not a full life, but it's a lot longer than 8. And we did that because when he didn't have any kids. So his titles passed through his sister, his only living heir, Brienne, to our firstborn child, Aemon. So Aemon is the king of the Straits of Tarth. Our son is the king of the Straits of Tarth. I mean, he's king at age 13, which does not impress us because we were king at age 0. But when we die, King Aeziz the Young Dragon, our crown will pass to Aemon as well. So he will be king of all this King's Landing territory that we've carved out, as you can see from the highlighted borders, and all this green area that is the Kingdom of the Straits of Tarth. If you're wondering why things are so fractured, it's because we used a feature at the start of this game called Broken World, where all the political loyalties are evaporated entirely. There's no... every territory starts independent. I guess that's the best way to put it. Little Torrent Peak starts independent. Little spot over here, Sowshorn, independent. King's Landing, independent. Dragonstone, independent. There's no Iron Throne. There's no king in the north. There's none of that. So every single spot started individual, and we played about, how many years? We played 31 years into this campaign, and so we've conquered a lot of our neighbors and started a new kingdom. We crowned ourselves the... what did we... Oh, yeah, we were thinking of renaming this kingdom. That's right. That's something we discussed last time. But we're going to wait to do that until the two kingdoms are combined into one, and then we'll have a nice new name for it. So y'all hit the like button. Make sure help the video get noticed and help other people catch it through the algorithm. You'd be surprised how much that makes a difference on YouTube. So we're off. King Aeziz, the Young Dragon. I did not pick that name, by the way. Y'all did. I see Golden Dragon asking, "Why do we know why the newer podcasts from History of Westeros are not being automatically updated and automatically notified on iTunes?" That's a good question. I didn't know about that. They're still coming out per regular, and they come every Monday. Every Monday we drop the Valeritas, well, except tomorrow. So it'll be there whether you see the notification or not. But that is true. That's something for me to look into. But I didn't know about that. Okay. We had a new son. If y'all missed it, we have Prince Jacaerys here, strong. Brienne has provided her excellent genetics, and we have really nice kids. This one's strong also, and our heir is a giant, and he's also taking after us in that he's an intriguer. He's already got intrigue of 12 at age 13, and of course, nicely, all of our kids have acquired our hair color and not Brienne's. We're glad that our kids get the best of both worlds. Our cool looking silver hair and her strength and physicality. So, you know, that's pretty cool. Doesn't always work out that well, but sometimes it does. Hey there, Minge Forever and Koi Vanazi and Golden Dragon. Not notified last Monday, huh? Okay, well, I'll hopefully that was just a one-time thing. I'll keep an eye out for that. We got our best friend Aegon here, Aegon Targaryen, the son of Rhaegar. That means this is the son of Rhaegar. This would have been the Aegon whose head was smashed by Gregor. And so that also clearly didn't happen in this timeline. We're going to play for about 2 hours 45 today. We're not going to go past 3 hours because we don't want to overlap. Steven Stark's channel, Here Be Dragons, is covering The Princess Bride today. So after this is over, head on over to Here Be Dragons and check that out. Princess Bride is such a fantastic film. Never gets old. It's a classic. For every generation. I think every generation since since that movie came out has enjoyed it. Not that there's been that many generations since then, but hey, what, 3 maybe, roughly? A grand banquet. Yeah, we like banquets. Sure, why not? Although we're, you know, we're suspicious. Wait, what's going on here? We need a new master of laws. All right, so as always, the council is very important. No matter what rank you are, whether you're a king or a lord, a lady, a queen, what have you, you are going to have a council. You're going to have a hand of the king or a castellan. You know, if you're a king, you have a hand of the king. If you're not a king or a queen, you have a castellan. But it's the same job. And the things that matter most are the base stat associated with that job, hand of the king, diplomacy, stewardship, master laws, diplomacy, master at arms, marshal, master coin, stewardship again, master whispers, intrigue, and septon and court physician. Court physician is maester, by the way. That's just the base game's title for it. So court physician and septon both rely on the learning trait. Roughly, these 5 traits are in order of importance. I'd say diplomacy is the most important. Arguably, stewardship is more important than marshal, but they're both very important, so no need to nitpick that. So for master laws, our best candidate is 13 here. 13 skill, Baelor. His loyalty is very important for counselors. If I were to appoint Conral here, he's not quite as skilled, but he is perfectly loyal to me, and this green heart means he is a loyalist. Specifically, he will always vote for me. Whatever I bring up in council, he's always going to go my way. Plus, he's a lord. Keeping him happy is important. So I'm inclined to give it to him. He's not super talented at it, but we don't have a great need for an amazing master of laws right now, so we can kind of afford to take the other benefits. We are going to... Yeah, we're going to maybe fabricate claims, or... No, I think we're just going to do perform statecraft here. That keeps us from having negative political associations. Things like that. It's a little bit vague. All right. Hope everyone is doing okay with the self-quarantining. I know people are watching from all over the world here. I think most of y'all are probably watching from the U.S., but I know that a lot of y'all are not, and hope everyone's staying safe. Hey, I'm kind of used to being staying at home all the time and just working in front of my computer. But I know this is a challenging time for a lot of people, so let's just try to have a little fun today. Fictional worlds, fantasy worlds are great for at least temporarily or partly forgetting about what's going on in the real world, right? That's part of the fun. I'm not Aeziz. I'm King Aeziz the Young Dragon today, at least until I die. And then I'll be Aemon of the Straits of Tarth and of King's Landing. Yeah, what's going on in our Sunskin? Let's check it out. How is it going on? There is something happening. Is there a war happening? Is he expanding? Lord Robert the Butcher. Whoa! Hey. So that's the fun thing that's going on here. Oh, nice. We actually completed our 5-year ambition to see the realm prosper. But let's pause on that for a second and look at what's going on here. So Parchments is under attack. Parchments is this territory right here. One of the... kind of an important territory in the Kingdom of the Straits of Tarth, because if they were to lose this, they would no longer have a contiguous realm. Gallows Grey and Drake's Grave over here would no longer be connected to Fellwood and Broad Arch. And who is attacking but none other than Robert Baratheon himself, who apparently has earned the nickname here at age 51 of Robert the Butcher. That's very interesting. He's stressed, he's one-legged, he's one-handed, he's cruel, he's lustful, he's ambitious, he's authoritative, he's wroth, gregarious, brave, he's a tyrant, he's got sympathy for Valyrian faith, he's a falconer, he's scarred, he's a rebel leader. This is not your father's Robert Baratheon, is it? Cruel and one-legged. I mean, the lustful part works, the authoritative part kind of works, but... this guy's taking a beating. He's only ever had the one child, and it's a bastard. That's also very different than Robert. Robert only having one kid? What is that? Well, that is because he actually did marry Lyanna, and I guess Lyanna was not, well, she doesn't hate him, but I guess she just was born with low fertility, I guess. Or Because I don't think it was Robert was the one with low fertility. So Gianna Storm is she the actual heir, though? No, the heir is Stannis, of course. The hero of the Bloody Gate. Wow, what a cool title for Stannis. That's neat. Stannis has more children than Robert. And he actually has two trueborn children. A third one who died of the Great Sickness, not grayscale. That would have been kind of ironic. Kasana Baratheon is Stannis' next of kin, but Stannis doesn't have a title, so he's not a title holder, but he will be unless Robert remarries and has another kid or something. So that's interesting. Let's take a quick tour around the rest of the realm, see what's happening with some of the other kingdoms, because I know not everyone was here Friday, and not everyone is aware that given the timeline we started with, which was right before Robert's Rebellion, we got a lot of familiar characters out here. Here's, look, Arthur Dayne. Since the Broken World feature was used, there's no Kingsguard, so the Kingsguard is automatically dissolved, and he has been made Lord of Starfall, so he's Arthur II, Sword of the Morning and Dane. It looks like he's had a rough life, too. He's infirm, lunatic, and he has gonorrhea. Good old Arthur Dayne. That's exactly what you thought would happen to Arthur Dayne, right? He would die of slowly decline of gonorrhea. That's the end you predicted for Arthur Dayne. If he's not killed at the Tower of Joy, he'll probably die of gonorrhea. That's a reasonable guess, right? So Magister Rickard of Plankytown. What is happening here? House Triboros. That's interesting. We got a different style of government, but they're still subject to the Martells. Queen Arianne, also Queen Arianne the Butcher. Well, the Butcher nickname is really going around, isn't it? So this is also not your father's Arianne. She's married to Jaspin of Ghost Hills, and her daughter, Princess Shella, is the heir to the Kingdom of Ghost Hills. And the Kingdom of Ghost Hills is pretty substantial, as you can see here. We got the Kingdom of the Hellhold here. I guess it's not a kingdom, actually. It's just the Lordship of Hellhold, the High Lord of Lordship of Hellhold. Lady Elise Uller. Ruling that, we got Old Town over here. Also Lordship Baelor Brightsmile is the Lord of Hightower. Highgarden is ruled by Willis Tyrell. The Willis, who is, he's homosexual like Loras. Interesting. And he's got 2 kids. His first he named after himself, Willis. And he's also got an Owen. Okay. And what else do we have? Let's check out the Lannister situation. Is it still King Jaime? No, it's King Tywin II. Son of Jaime, son of Tywin. King Tywin the Prudent ruled till age 53. And he died of an infected wound. Passed his crown to King Jaime the Wicked, of course, also not in the Kingsguard. And he ruled till he was 47. Died under suspicious circumstances. And like the real Jaime, he married one of his relatives. Muriel Lannister, who was the... looks like she has left for... a child of Jason. And Jason was the father of Joanna Lannister. So... Jaime is more Tywin than Tywin here. Or equally Tywin. Yeah. That is pretty strange. Okay, so moving up, let's see. We got Riverrun. Oh, wow, look at Riverrun is ruled by Harrenhal. That's a twist. Who is the lord of all this? It's still Edmure, Lord of Riverrun. So that's somewhat familiar anyway. Minch Forever suggests going for Harrenhal. So, yeah, I like that idea. I think conquering towards Harrenhal is a good idea. Locking up the area around the God's Eye and controlling the Eastern Bay of Crabs. We already have Maidenpool, and it's one of the richer territories around. So, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Who actually rules Harrenhal? Is Edmure ruling that too? Oh, Edmure rules Harrenhal too. Okay, so it is the Tullys. Even though it's considered the territory of Harrenhal, it is the Tullys ruling it. The twins are ruled by Edwin Frey, so that's kind of somewhat expected. Edwin is the son of Ryman. Ryman is the son of Steveron. Steveron, the son of Walder. So that is pretty normal. We have Jon Arryn, but not that Jon Arryn. This is a different Jon Arryn. Which Jon Arryn is this? What this would be? This would have been one of the other. This would have been a younger Jon who would have died young in canon, I suppose. Is this a Gulltown Arryn? Is that what? That might make more sense here. I'm not clear on that. This is a little confusing. Who this is? Alyssa, Jasper. Oh, okay, yeah, it is. No, it is Jon's child. It's Jon's grandson. Okay, Jon Arryn's grandson, who would have died young in canon, I suppose. That's right. That's right. Okay, so let's look at the North real quick. We got Winterfell. Still Lord Eddard ruling at age 51. His son Rickard died at age 16 of the winter fever. So it looks like Miriam Stark, daughter of Catelyn and Eddard, is going to inherit, and she is unmarried. Well, that's interesting. And there's also a Lord Roose who controls Carhold and the Dreadfort. That's interesting. And White Harbor hasn't expanded at all. All right, well, that's enough looking around. Let's continue with our gaming here. Happy Sunday, everybody. Oh, looks like Tywin II is having festivities leading up to his coronation. Well, let's go hang out. We get 75 prestige for that, so why not? Let's go do that. Oh, yeah, we need a new ambition. That's a big deal. Septons and scholars talking theology during the coronation partying. That's interesting. Okay, so, yeah, we need a new ambition. Groom and heir. That's something we definitely want to do, and we can do it, like, almost right away. So I say we do that right now. I think we can do it right away because we can do the introduce heir to realm feature. It says once he's 12. Well, he's already 13. So we should be able to do that almost right away. Although maybe we can't do it until we return from this party that we're at. We'll see here in a minute. Maybe it needs to click through. Maybe it needs something to trigger. Can we introduce you? Not yet still. Okay. Nope. Okay. Long live the king. Yeah, coronation. Oh, cool. We got 100 prestige and some piety just for going to a coronation ceremony. I tell you, the rich get richer, don't they? Oh. Sympathy for the Valyrian faith. Oh, okay. That's cool. What does that actually do for us? I'll take it. I don't know what it actually does for us. What does it do? Okay. It doesn't seem to do a whole lot. We have returned. Oh, no, yeah, we had a regency period. So now we should be able to introduce our heir, right? No? It still won't let us do that. That is strange. I don't quite. Maybe it's because he's a king already. That might be it. Because he's already a king, we can't introduce him. Not sure about that. All right, what other things we can do here? Apparently we can buy Unsullied, as that's been an option for a while, but we can't actually afford that right now, and I don't think we need it. We're not at war. We're not. We're actually doing quite well with our territory. We're trying to consolidate and build infrastructure. That's a really important thing you want to do. You want to always be building your capital, your prime location, your most powerful territory, which for us is very easy. It's King's Landing. It's far larger than almost every other territory around it, or without the whole realm, really. And if you click on the castle, the main castle here, you can click to improve different buildings. Now, we don't have that much money right now, so we're not going to. But once we have enough, we're going to be adding on to these things. Mostly, we want to spend money to make money. We're going to spend money to increase our income, but we're also going to spend money to increase our troops capacity and other things like that. Yeah, why not? Let's go fight in a tournament. A chance to prove our worth. Sure. Megan Grammerton is a naive appeaser. I said naive. Prince Duncan. Oh, we can force him to train. Do we want to do that? Probably. Yeah, he's strong. We kind of want him to be the warrior type. Get on it there. What's the options here? Only 47% chance of succeeding, 53% chance of failing, but most of the time the failure isn't that big a deal. Sometimes there's a wound or even a permanent injury, but we got to push our kids hard here. Yeah, he's improved his fighting. Very good, very good. I don't think we can do that with Aemon anymore. Yeah, he's his own business now because he's a king in his own right. But he is betrothed to Alysanne Targaryen. That was by our arrangement. And she is a very excellent young Targaryen lady, despite her cowardice. She is intelligent. All right, let's see if we can joust with any kind of skill. Nope. And... oh, well, that's right. We got hit, but we maintained our grasp. We did not fall from the saddle. And this time we did get beaten. Okay, well, we failed to joust correctly, but whatever. No harm done. It's worth a try. Oh, and we need a new... what do we need here? What have we lost? Oh, we lost our we lost our maester. We used to have Pycelle, by the way, y'all. And we still have Varys, who has the highest stat I've ever seen at Intrigue by far. 42 is absurd. Normally, 18, 20, that's pretty good. 20 is quite good. 12 isn't horrible. It's acceptable, right? But 42 is just stinking crazy. 12 is, yeah, for a maester, 12 is not exciting, but we'll live with it. Yeah, I think, non-aggression pact with Castle Rock, suggested by Matt Reeves. That's a pretty good idea. Yeah, maybe an alliance with our Sun's Kingdom. That's a good idea, too. Y'all are good advisors here. Can we do that? Non-aggression. Form alliance. No? He won't form alliance with us? Why not? You're our son. Don't you like us? He does like us. He just doesn't want to, yeah. Well, that's okay. He's not our vassal or anything. He's just going to inherit everything. So let's see about this Casterly Rock business, though. We're friends with Tywin. How about a non-aggression pact? Can we make any sort of... no, there's no alliance option. There's no... Is there any sort of marriage pact we can do? Ooh, who of you? He's not married. Interesting. 17-year-old Tywin could be, if not to our daughter... our daughter's a bastard, so he probably won't want to marry her. No, he's not. She's not even a choice here. But we could marry him to our niece. That's interesting. Ah, that's cool. And that does give us a non-aggression pact. Cool. Okay, well, that's probably the best we can get right now. And that's pretty cool. Lannister Targaryen marriage. The elder Tywin would be proud. Rhaegar of Rosby has inherited High Lordship of Rosby. Oh yeah, Rhaegar II. That's the grandson of Rhaegar the Tyrant, who was our cousin. He's a decent looking young kid. Yeah, I see. Yes, good advice from Fabian Kester. When you hover over the no, it tells you why that it's a no. So I actually should have done that. Yeah, let's see what the reason is for Form Alliance. I should have checked that. Form Alliance, the reason of no is political concerns. Look at that. It's a little bit vague, but political concerns. They don't want to do it right now. So I guess that didn't really teach us much, but how is this war going? Can we offer to help them in their war? No? I wonder how they're doing. Beat those Baratheons. Looks like King Aemon's winning. Yeah, King Aemon's winning. Good. 37% you can see there in the corner. So good job. Defeat Robert. Give our son Jaehaerys some attention. Okay, yeah, I see some people want us to do the dragon egg thing. We are going to do the dragon egg thing. I guess this groom and heir thing doesn't work because we can't introduce heir to realm because he's already a king. It's not even showing up as an option. So, yeah. Oh, we're going to have a bastard. Now, this is really funny. This is Janae Martin. Janae Martin is the daughter of George Martin, who the game designers put in as a little Easter egg. And this is meant to be George R. R. Martin. And he was commander of the Dragon Gate. So you start off with him. He's got a harp. His sigil is a harp. And so that's pretty cool. He had 3 kids. One who looks like Jack Sparrow with brown hair. And 2 daughters, one of whom is our lover. Oh, and she was a twin to Baelor. That's funny. Baelor and Janae are twins. That's neat. Okay, well, I guess we're going to have a 5th child, our 2nd bastard. I wonder if the Targaryen hair color will come through a 5th time. We're asking her to take a sabbatical for her pregnancy. Commander Leos. I've noticed your mind seems to drift off whenever we discuss monetary issues. I believe that to make things interesting, one must be introduced to the subject where it's directly relevant. Oh. So, we're going to be working with our Master Coin to learn more about stewardship? Yeah. No, we're not going to lose Deceitful. We do not want to lose Deceitful. That's too useful of a trait for us. It's, we're an Intriguer, and we want Deceitful. It gives us +3 Intrigue. If we lost it, we would be a better diplomat, and we'd still be very good at Intrigue. We'd have 14 Diplomacy and 20 Intrigue. But I really like this character being maxed out on Intrigue, because it's a really hard thing to get. It's really hard to have an Intriguer character. It doesn't come along very often. So the builders aren't working hard. We could, yeah, so the weather, okay, yeah, we'll find, yeah, we'll be reasonable about it. We don't want to lose the trade diligent, definitely not. Okay. Apparently that didn't amount to much. Ah! Dang it. After all that, we're no longer deceitful anyway. Oh well. We still have a 20, which is extremely formidable, especially with Varys on our side. And 14 diplomacy is going to... 2 points of diplomacy is going to help us out, so that's nice. That's going to give us more taxes and more soldiers when we need them. Even though it's not particularly what we wanted, it's still a very good thing. Alright, let's see if there's anything we can build, or that we want to build right now, or should we save up for more? Should we save up for Castletown? Should we go ahead and start building things like Militia Training Ground? Or small estates? Well, we can't build small estates yet. We need guard stations too for that. Yeah, let's build some of these smaller buildings. Some of these... We want to work our way up the tree on a lot of these things. May as well get some of those going. Basic defenses is useful to have. We'll get that going. That's useful for when we go attack elsewhere. A lot of times what happens, if your army's too big and you attack somebody else, since they can't face your army, they'll send their army to attack your capital. And then it's like a siege race, where if you take their castle before they take yours, you'll win. And of course, you usually will because you started before them. But having more defense on your base is going to make that even work even better. Once again, if you were expecting Valar Rereadus today, this was our scheduled break. We will be back as per normal next Sunday with the next set of chapters, which I believe is batch 10. Starts with the return to High Heart, the Ghost of High Heart Part 2, basically. I call it Ghost of High Heart 2, Eccentric Boogaloo. Time to... Oh, we need a new Maester? Okay, that's fine with me. Our other Maester wasn't very good. Maester Daron. 18. That is better. Oh, this Maester already has cancer, so I guess we won't... We may not have him around very long. Elia Martell dies of the flu. Ah, we do have a bastard son, Danos Martin, and he does not have the Targaryen hair, and he's ugly. He got our grandfather's ugliness, or his grandfather's ugliness. Well, too bad for him. He inherited the wrong traits. Oh, we could legitimize him. So what would that do? Legitimizing him would make our other children unhappy, and make our lover happy. We could also just acknowledge him, and that would be that he's our bastard, but he can't inherit, which I think I'd prefer that. We have 3 sons. We don't 3 trueborn sons. We don't need to upset our trueborn sons. So we'll acknowledge him and give him the struggle focus, which is interesting, something you like to do every once in a while. Duncan is ready for his education. He is excelling at a couple of things, but it looks like he's got war might be the thing he's going to be best suited for. He's already a squire at age 12. He's strong. Martial is his highest trait so far. So let's and he's our spare heir. So let's give him the best education possible, and give him a martial education. Ooh, idolizers will be hampered. So unfortunately, he's an idolizer. That's not great, but still, I still think it's going to be worthwhile. It's still better than these other options, so we'll go for that. Hey, everybody else. People are showing up. Hey, they're apparently human, and Jaded Redhead, and D-Cell, and Newt Rock 44. Happy to see everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy social distancing day. What else do we need at our council? Oh, we're missing our hand of the king. We need a hand of the king here. Who is that going to be? Wow, we do not have great choices here. Do not have great choices at all. Oh, we could, however, reassign our master coin to be the hand of the king. He's decent. 16 is a little above average there. So let's do that. Let's reassign him, which is an option that didn't exist in previous versions of this game. Reassign him to Hand of the King. And this way we can appoint Ulrich, Lord of Bramsford, to Master Coin, which is a job he specifically wants. And when you give someone the job they want, something that matches their ambition, it increases their skill by 1 point. So watch this. We're going to add him. And then as soon as we unpause, he's going to shoot to 14. There it is. Yep. Have him collect taxes in our most powerful territory, King's Landing, and that's that. And we make sure we click on this, assign our Hand of the King to Oversee Realm, provides a lot of benefits and things here and there. Oh, looks like, what happened? Oh, that other that maester died already. Jeez, can we get a new one instead of reappointing this old one? Because he's not very skilled, as we saw there. Is that an option? Yes. For only 21 gold, we can do that. Oh, our mother died. Darn it. New maester by the name of Amos. Maester Amos. And he's a 17, and he's 24 years old and doesn't have any health issues. So this one, we might actually keep a maester for a while. We might not have this revolving door maester thing going on. We've just crossed the 3,000 prestige barrier. That's nice. We are a very prestigious king. Whoa. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Prince Duncan has inherited Thurrock from our mother. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, and... Oh, no, wait, not from our mother. He's a vassal of King Tywin. He holds Thurrock through Tywin. How did that happen? Anyway, that's neat. Our son has land, so we don't have to give it to him directly. Huh. That's very interesting. And looks like our son, King Aemon, he looks a lot like us, doesn't he? He looks a little less serious, but same length beard, same length hair. Yeah, that's pretty similar. He is a little more well-rounded than us so far. He hasn't gotten his educational trait. He's set to be an intriguer. Ambitious, that's great. Charitable, that's great. gregarious, that's really great. That gives you a lot of benefits to interactions and things like that. Paranoid's not great, but at least it increases intrigue. Squire, presumably he'll be knighted eventually. Not a great warrior, it looks like, although he should be pretty good because of his size and once he gets a little older. So yeah, family's shaping up nicely. Jacary's here, still pretty young, only 3 years old. Okay, let's unpause, keep it going. Keep on moving. Yeah, make sure to hit the like button, y'all. It helps these we can recruit a few more people to hang out and watch these streams. And if you missed the announcement earlier, I'm starting a Witcher podcast next week with Michal Schick, who you all know from doing voices for History of Westeros. She's the one who does the British woman voice, even though she is not a British woman. And or English if you prefer. Oh my goodness, our son got Intricate Web Weaver. He is an intriguer too. That is amazing. He is better diplomat than us. Not quite as good at intrigue as us, but very talented and a better diplomat. Hell yeah, this is going very well. This dynasty is starting off well. Oh, and we fulfilled the ambition Groom and Heir, even though we didn't do the introduce thing. So that's also a nice little bonus. So let us choose a new ambition. I think it might be time. No, I guess it'll be time when we do this. This is what we'll do. We're going to become exalted among men, which is 4,000 prestige. We have 3,000 already. And that's going to make us even more loved. And we're pretty young to be having such a high prestige. And then once we get that prestige of 4,000, we will go obtain a dragon egg and see if we can really have a powerful Targaryen dynasty by having some freaking dragons here, y'all. That would be something. It is hard to hatch dragon eggs, though. So I wouldn't get our hopes up, but it's going to be fun to try. But let's nail down this prestige thing, because that's going to make our kingdom really stable. Having a really powerful, prestigious king is something that really keeps back it really keeps the rebels and such in line. Oh no! Looks like Felwood's rebelling against our son, but looks like he'll probably have that under control. Looks like he did lose that war with Robert, though. Robert does control. Well, actually, where is Parchment sworn to? Who is Parchment sworn? Parchment is independent, so yeah, they're just either they joined in this war. Yeah, they are. They're fighting. They're trying to break free. War against the tyranny of King Aemon and the Straits of Tarth. Okay. Well, hopefully our son doesn't botch his kingdom over there. Looks like his army's larger, though. He's got 2,900 to their 1,300, so should be fine. Oh, looks like Tywin's having a problem with pirates over there. He thinks we're supporting pirates against him? That is a strange accusation. We had this happen before. What kind of guy is he? Is he deceitful? He's zealous, kind, slothful. Yeah, he's not really the intriguer type, so let's just reassure him. Even though that hurts our prestige that we're trying to build, it's not that much, though. Other ways for us to get prestige is holding events. So let's fast track this and say hold a feast specifically. We will spend big on food. We'll have a nice big feast here. Make it. Oh no! Right before the feast, we've gained the fat trait. Oh well, no biggie. We got singers, we got dancers. We're really going all out for this feast, but we're trying to get that prestige. We're chasing that title. So let's see what y'all are saying in the chat here. Got to keep up with the great convos going on here. Looks like a lot of people are supporting the egg plan. Appreciate the thoughts. Apparently human. I'm definitely like doing these streams. It's fun that enough of y'all show up that it makes it worthwhile. I mean, it would be worthwhile anyway. This game's fun to play on your own, but I'm just so happy and feel so privileged that we get to do this every, well, I was going to say every Friday. It's not Friday, but every Friday plus the occasional Sunday. It's a good fill-in event to have when we have our occasional Val Reredas break. What is this? Oh, looks like, yeah, Sir Harwin did not do his job, unfortunately. We have Sir Janos Slent as a bodyguard. That's right, I forgot about that. He's, Arson? Arson? What are you doing, Janos? Yeah, we gotta put him in jail. And we gotta replace him as our bodyguard. I don't really like Sir Janos Slent anyway. He looks like he was getting to be a bad bodyguard. His skills had really declined. So let's replace him. Who's a capable bodyguard? Our wife! Our wife could be one of our bodyguards. That's hilarious. And she is pretty well equipped for it. I mean, she's Brienne after all. Let's do it. Brienne can be one of our bodyguards. How about it? Oh, we need a master of the horse, too. Usually you want to give these titles to lords because each little title, honorary title you give is +5 opinion. And improving your relationships with your vassals leads to greater tax revenue and more troops when you ask for them, things like that. The kind of basic stuff you would expect intuitively, but it's nice to have that confirmed in game state. So let's call Janos for trial. See what happens. He demands trial by combat. We are not going to fight him personally. Last time we did that with our father, we got killed, even though we were an exceptional warrior. We will select someone. We have to be funny if we had Brienne do the trial by combat for us, but we're not gonna. All right, so Simon Staunton. He is a 85. Sir Harwin Plum's a 100. Whoa. It's this number right here, in case you're unaware. This is the personal combat skill. It's not the same as your martial trait. Martial and personal combat have a little bit of relationship, but martial is like your commanding skill, your strategic ability, your tactical skill. This is personal hand-to-hand combat. So clearly, Harwin Plum, the 100, is the man to go with here. He is a complete badass. Yeah, you'll stand for us, your grace. What you got? Sir Janos Slent has been slain by Sir Harwin. His final plan failed. There you go. See you later, Sir Janos. Killed by Harwin Plum in a trial by combat. We barely knew you, Janos. Here's the feast. All right, bonuses to our relationships. And we're not acting against Lord Grasdan. So I guess I was mistaken there. The feast did not give us any prestige. I was thinking of tournaments. Tournaments give you prestige. Feasts just make your vassals like you more temporarily. So that was a little brain fart on my part there. Yes, we will give Septentian a little bit of gold for his hard work. Looks like that was a lot of gold. 50 gold. Maybe I should have just said no. We are not paying our vassals' debts. That's nothing to do with us. Brienne wants a nickname? Oh, Brienne the Handsome? Oh my goodness, really? Well, she's the beauty, so I think we just have to go with that. We're not going to call her the Pest. The Fairest. Oh, it's even better. Queen Brienne, the Fairest of King's Landing. Okay, there we go. This time we mean it. It's not a mocking name, even though she has the ugly trait, but she's our wife, so we mean it. That is kind of funny, though, the way that worked out. Our courtier Danella Sam was to get married. Okay, she was married to Duncan Tuttle. Duncan Tuttle? Isn't that like... Isn't that from Dune? No, Duncan's last name wasn't Tuttle in Dune, was it? What's his name and what's the character's name in Dune? Duncan something. Jason Momoa's playing Duncan in the new Dune. So yeah, who is Danella gonna marry? Let's find her a local. We don't want. We want to keep her around at court. So we'll keep her married. More, we can marry her to Jeno Slint's son. Jeno Slint's son isn't so bad. Now he's rude and overweight and gregarious and sturdy, ugly. Okay, well, the overweight part's no big deal, but also ugly and dishonest. Moon Boy. Moon Boy. Oh my God. We actually have Moon Boy. Well, do you want to marry Moon Boy? No, she doesn't want to marry Moon Boy. Oh, she'll marry him matrilineally. Danella Sand will marry... Moon Boy is handsome. All right, let's do it. I can't resist the comedy of Danella Sand marrying Moon Boy. Let's do it. Matrilineally. So he is Moon Boy Sand now. He gets her name, not the other way around. See? These game streams are always delivering the craziness. We got Brienne, the Beauty, the Fairest of King's Landing, and Snatchface. Or Patchface. Snatchface. I mean, Moon Boy. What am I saying? Snatchface is in the chat. See, you're getting in my head, Snatchface. Looks like our son got all his territories back. So it looks like he won that war. And he needs to just go ahead and take King's Landing. That's what he needs to do. Oh, he is doing that. Oh my God. Defending against King Aemon of Straits of Tarth in the Straits of Tarth Estermont vassalization war. He is... Oh no, he's trying to vassalize Estermont, not Storm's End. Janae is pregnant again. Ooh, very cool. Another George R. Martin grandson. Have her take it easy on her pregnancy. So it's the year 318, which would be about 20 years after the start of the books and show. If we were on that timeline, which we're not, but we're roughly on that timeline. Remember, we started just before Robert's Rebellion, so a lot of things came out differently. There was no Robert's Rebellion, for one thing. Our wife, Brienne, is going to hang out somewhere else. So, yeah, we could go hang out with our lover again. Oh, we could regain the deceitful trait. But we did not. Yeah, you know, we should be maybe considering some wars here. What's happening? Rhaegar is declared Rosby Rollingford vassalization war on Lord Tommen of Rollingford. Yeah, see, our realm has been expanding without any work. Because our vassals conquer... their neighbors, and because they're our vassals, they stay our vassals, and any new territory they gain also becomes part of our kingdom. We did not rule. I'm pretty sure we didn't have... did we not? I don't think we had Rhaenet. Maybe we did, but we didn't conquer it directly. So that's been snagged by one of our vassals. I would really like us to grab Stokeworth, by the way. Can we just declare war on Stokeworth? Can we just take it? Lucy and Cressy, Felice Stokeworth. Yeah, I think we can probably just declare war on him. Invasion of Stokeworth or Mosborough. Where's Mosborough? Oh, over here. Yeah, we don't care about Mosborough as much. We do care about Stokeworth. Now, what I'm worried about is, of course, a bunch of people coming to help, but I think we can conquer it before anyone can do anything about it. We should be able to take it quickly. Let's see. Any feedback from y'all? Yeah. The Tuttle from the Telltale game. Steward to the Foresters. Okay. Duncan, Idaho. Right. That's what I was trying to remember. Duncan, Idaho is the Dune character. Of course. I knew it was some state. Duncan, Georgia. Duncan, New York. Duncan, Arizona. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Let's try to take Stokeworth. Stokeworth is really valuable, and I'm tired of it not belonging to us. It really does. It's really, really unfair that we don't rule Stokeworth. So we're sending some of our best commanders here. Simon, Raylan, and Aaron. I think we want Raylan in the middle here because he's a siege leader. Simon is direct leader. Oh, no, that's leading the center. That's plus 20%. Okay, so he'll be better. Well, no, but we're not actually going to get into a battle. We want the siege leader. This is really going to be. It is technically there will be a battle, but it won't be much of a battle. Our almost 8,000. Oh my God! Our third son is a genius and strong. Holy crap! That is an incredibly rare combo. Look at that, y'all. That is incredible. Genius, strong. Those are like the two best genetic traits possible, and he's got nothing else. Of course, he's a Jacaerys. Well, where's Joe Magician when you need him? He's the one that suggested this name. Wow. I regret that this is not going to be the child who inherits, most likely. Dang. What skill. What incredible talent and skill this one has. Let's find, I wonder if any good child out there for him to get betrothed to while we're looking at kids. No one's going to have his genetic purity. No girl could possibly measure up to this boy. That's not true. Maybe there's someone out there. Maybe there's some Alysanne for this Jacaerys. Well, there's a strong Westford. That's useful. Westford. That could be the way to go, but there's a giant Tiala Stark. Oh wow, that would be so cool to have the Stark blood in there and go for the three-way match. Get giant, genius, and strong. I am tempted. Yeah, I want to do the Stark marriage. I want to go that, even though it's more likely to pass the genes down if we go with this Westford because of the strong. This isn't our direct line, so I'm gonna go for the super lucky and marry him to a Stark. Now there we go. There's an ice and fire marriage. This is a cadet dynasty to keep an eye on. I might have to give them a title. I might have to give them some land. See what happens with them in the long run. But let's see. Let's make sure they actually make it to adulthood and all that. Not get ahead of ourselves. That is pretty cool. Couple people more than a couple people coming to help Stokeworth, but they will be too little too late, most likely. There is a lot of them. This is the world we're in now. Anytime we try to expand, a lot of people are going to join, are going to take the side of our target to stop us from expanding. So as usual, we need to take the territory quickly, end the war quickly before all these, good lord, 30, 35 plus enemies marshal their strength to fight us. Right now, they're all scattered all over the place, but there is a huge number of them. So yeah, we need to take Stokeworth, like, right now. Luckily, we can storm the walls. Alright, so we took the first castle. That wasn't enough. We need to take the second one. We can storm those walls, too. Recruitment, morale. Yeah, we'll do morale. And then now we're at 83%. So we're still not quite there, but now one more siege and we should get there. 86%. Still not quite there. But one more target should be there. 99%. So we need one more victory to end this war of any size, really. And we could maybe bring a few more soldiers to help us, because it looks like we're getting a couple of these guys are coming to attack us. Any one little battle will work. Let's just go up here and fight these guys before any other decisive battle can be forced. Also, just a small amount of time passing without us losing anything would tick up one more point on the war score. Mathar, another Targaryen-looking kid. Mathar Martin. What's his deal? No. He didn't get any of the genetic traits except the Targaryen coloring. So I'll do the acknowledgement again. Mathar Waters. Oh, shoot. This guy's going to take back some of these spots, isn't he? Well, hopefully we win this battle quick enough. Yeah, they took that back. Darn it. Okay, so we're going to have to call up more troops. We weren't quite able to be fast enough. 4,000 more troops, however, will certainly do the trick. This is getting a little bit interesting. Narba is with child. That's right, we have another lover. We have so many lovers. We're such a lusty dude. Oh, shoot. Dang it. That smaller army came into contact with our relief force before we could meet. Darn it, darn it. So this is becoming a bit of a mess. But if we win this large battle here... which we will. Oh, cool. We get a trait. We can be an organizer. Wow. Okay. That's useful. Oh, we got a chance to fight in combat? Yeah, we'll have... Oh, Brienne's going to step in and defend us in battle. Do it, wifey. Ah, she did it. Yeah. She didn't kill him, but she drove him off. Oh, she lost an eye. Dang. A heavy price was paid, but that's the love of a great woman there for you. Okay, so we're winning this battle pretty handily, smashing their armies, but there have been so many more armies coming in. Dang it, we lost it. We're going to lose this war because we couldn't quite get to that 100%. We only got the 99%, and now we're at not -10. And Harwin's fighting Norbert Vance for us. Yeah. Beat him there. Okay, so what we really need to do is bring more men into this. We're not ready to give this up yet. What we need to do is take Stokeworth again. And we need more men. We need more soldiers. Where are more soldiers for us? We can call them up from a couple of different places. We can also maybe hire if we need to. But we could use a few more men if they are available in some of our nearby spots. The problem is they're trapped behind on the other side of these large armies. So let's figure this out. Can we get any men from up here? No, no men from up there. No men from Birch Hall or Sowshorn, or these have all been called up already. Okay. They're really focusing on Hayford right now. Let's see what we can do. Get a move on towards Rosby. Yeah, okay, now I think we can clear up. We need to see if there's any more men up here. We can summon. No men up there. None there. I just need to get these men from down south without them picking up right on where we don't want them. That's nice, at least. These 400 men go here. These guys can go to Tumbleton. Meet at Tumbleton. Don't go through King's Landing. Yeah. Okay, continue. We got to manage this very carefully here. Sometimes army movement can really wreck things. Ah, we captured Alyssa Royce. Okay. That doesn't seem terribly exciting, but we do... we'll take whatever we can get here. Looks like this army got picked off. Don't do that. Change your path. Okay. Yeah. Take that back. Perfect. Okay, now again, we're just retaking all these spots. We're back to 53%. As always, the most important thing is taking the actual target here. So as long as we can... we still do have a chance to win this war by being positioning ourselves properly with good strategy. Even though they have way more men in the field than we do. Okay, so we're back up to 86%. These two armies are going to combine. We got to worry about this thing here. We just got to stay away from this 22,000 army. Easier said than done, but we can do it. Where are they going? It is headed to Edgerton. Edgerton is right here. So what we need to do is, I'm going to use a little trick that I've learned from my old days as a general. What I'll do here is, first of all, we want our organizer in charge because he's going to move faster. So Hosteen is going to move our army faster. We're going to run all the way up here to attack this spot and hopefully lead the army up to follow us. If we're lucky, oh, they're going the other way. They're going to King's Landing. That's even better. So instead, we will just try to smash one of these small armies here. And, oh wait, Duskin, this, no, not you, little guy. Wrong army. This guy, we could maybe just take this spot and end it quickly. All we need is a victory or two here before they win one. And we will be, we're in great shape. Okay, maybe beating this 3,000 sized army would certainly do it. We don't have time for a siege because they'll be able to do some storming, and we don't want that. How about this army here? This could be led by Pate, with other generals helping out, like Aaron and me? Sure, why not me? I'll command the center of this one, and Pate can command the outside. And we're going to try to take on this one right here. And this guy is going to go to Brindlewood to try to knock down one of those other armies up there. Either try to kill this army here or to try to take an easy spot based on if we can storm it. But 1,100 is too much. This guy is coming to Maidenpool, and they're locked. They have to go to Maidenpool. They can't turn around. They've already committed there. So we're going to be able to meet them there. Meet them and beat them. Meanwhile, they're trying to focus their energy on King's Landing, which is going to be slow. So I think we can get the war score to 100 before. Looks like our small engagement down here went well. Our 1,200 men beat their about 1,000 with small casualties. That moves us back to 84%. Yep, here we go. About to have this conflict. We're going to smash these 3,000 men. This should be a solid victory for us. Probably not enough to win the war, but it'll help move the needle again. Oh, these guys are trying to take Stokeworth back. We got to stop that. 87%. We can't let them take back Stokeworth, so we rush back there. '87. The 1,185 men are going to go to Hayford. We'll take a small risk here and free Hayford. We're right next to this giant army, but if it starts moving, we will flee. And I think that'll do it. If we can free Hayford and prevent this army and defeat this army from taking back Stokeworth, that should get us the last 10%. Which, yeah, here. Okay, he's leaving King's Landing, but he's going for Rosby. That's great. That is great. Do we have any more men nearby? I don't think so. Okay, so all we got to do is run away before this large army comes, which will be any second now. 91%. Yeah, and then go back here, fleeing from the giant army. The 13th, 7th. Okay, so we're barely going to get away. That's close. Yep, we barely got away. 95%. We're so close. Unfortunately, I think they're going to probably take Stokeworth back. So we probably won't be able to... We're going to have to outmaneuver them again, which is going to continue to be tricky here. Commander Perwyn of Duskendale. That didn't help the war score at all, but it was something. Okay, what are they doing here? What are these armies doing? We got 9,000 men going to Stokeworth. And then some more armies. These are splitting up. They're not all going to the same place, which does make sense because they can't... it's too many. Sometimes that's too many men to have in one place. 95%, so close. Yeah, if we can... I should try to redirect this, actually. If we can move... We need to come back around and hit Hayford. As long as we don't get picked off by this 13K. Actually, what is this 13K doing? Yeah, they're going to take Stokeworth back, unfortunately. I wish we could just... Oh, wow, 2 days and we can storm it? Can we please just... This will be so close. I think we can win this. Storm. 98%. We can storm this with only 28 men. 99 again. Gosh, darn it. So close. We're at the same exact point. We need 1 freaking percent. Yeah, so that was enough to take that spot, but it wasn't enough to get us that last 1%. So we got to pick another small fight. Don't go that way. Go this way. And just beat one of these little armies. Just don't fight the main one, but they're going to just take Stokeworth back. Again. They won't surrender at 99, will they? Oh, they will! Ha! They surrendered at 99%. All right, that was worth a try. Woo! That was exciting, folks. That was quite a war. That was really by the seat of our pants there. That could have all just completely gone belly up, and we would have had to just surrender or do white peace probably. We would have just... It wouldn't have been that big of a loss. We would have probably just lost prestige and of course, the money we spent on all this. Oh, wow, we have enough to create the Kingdom of the Crown Lands. A whole nother de jure title has been fulfilled for us. That is really cool. Hey. Success, success. This calls for a sip of beverage. Raise your Sunday glasses. Happy social distancing Sunday, everybody. I hope you're all safe. Hope you're not going too stir crazy. I know y'all though. Y'all are my people. The Game of Thrones, the Song of Ice and Fire fandom. We're generally not the types that goes too crazy having to be indoors all the day. You know, it's nice to get outside sometimes, but we're a little more used to being indoors. On average, I think. We like our indoor activities. We like our games. And our books. So we will definitely form the Kingdom of the Crown Lands. Yeah, we needed 51% of the Crown Lands territories, and we had 15 of them out of 31, and we just got number 16 out of 31. So we just crossed the 50% mark. Boom! Kingdom of the Crown Lands. And that gave us 400 prestige, which is obviously a big, big step towards our goal of getting to 4,000. No, how about that? Looks like we don't have this one spot, but we do have this. We have Mosborough, but we don't have Green Fork. Or Great Fork, rather. Green Fork's way the heck over here. All right. Call court out of hiding. Yeah, our people were a little worried about what was going on there with all that giant army coming for them. But we beat them up. Oh, yeah, we still have more wildfire to dispose of, huh? We still have a little bit of wildfire left. We could go on another Royal Progress. I do like going on royal progresses because it really improves our revenue and our standing, and sometimes we can get popularity or prestige from it. Oh, we could hold the tourney. Yeah, the tourney. That's what we wanted to do for prestige that I was mistaken about when I accidentally did a feast instead. So I'm pretty sure a tourney gets you prestige. I'm pretty sure you can get up to 250 if you do the biggest kind. Although that's a bit expensive. Still, it's probably worth it. I see a lot of y'all chatting about the social distancing thing here. Well, we are experts, huh? All right, let's hold an epic tournament to celebrate the 80 prestige for 125 gold. Not the best deal, but it's specifically important right now. Negotiate annexation. Oh, we can annex Duskendale. All right, let's give it a shot. Now, who do we want to send to do this negotiation? We have a pretty good diplomacy at 14. Leo Tyrell has a 9. Brienne has a 5. So we'll go personally. That would be a pretty big win if we could just pull all of Duskendale without war. But hey, that would make sense. If we show them which way the wind is blowing, you're like, yeah, do you really want to go to war with us? Because if you don't come peacefully, we might just have to, it's a nice kingdom you got there. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to it. How is King Aemon doing down here? He is not quite ready to be married. His betrothed is 14, so that's soon. What is he doing with his time? He is attacking Lord Tristan of Grandview. He's attacking another one. He's taking Grandview. Right here. So his son and my son's kingdom is going to be huge. Prince Duncan, Alysanne, not married or not, no kids yet. Young, incredibly exceptional young genius Prince Jaehaerys doing nicely. Should we tutor him ourselves? Let's do that. Let's tutor him ourselves. That's kind of fun. Aeziz. All right, 3562 on the prestige, more than halfway to our last stretch of 1,000 to get to the Exalted Among Men. And now you know what happens after that. After we get that Exalted Among Men, we start looking for a dragon egg. And that could be a very long-term project. It could happen quickly, but we'll know once we get started, I guess. Let those jousters go. All right, here we go. Negotiations. Lose 100 prestige. Darn it. Usual reserved, large portion, gold. Yes, standard reserves for winter. Allery the Gentle. We could sleep with Allery Faring, who is married to Baelor Martin. Aren't we already hooking up with Baelor Martin's sister? Do we want to hook up with our sister's, our lover's brother's lover? Well, we are lustful and we like to have kids. But we don't want to lose 5 prestige, so, let's see what happens. Oh, another lover, maybe. Here be dragons with a super chat. Thank you, Steven. A lot of times, count level domains that you border will join you willingly. That's true. Especially if you are their de jure liege, if you have a king title. That's true, yeah. Sometimes they'll just, offer to join you, because they see where they would rather be part of your kingdom than being conquered or being left to be attacked by other small kingdoms or large kingdoms. There is strength in numbers. And I was going to do something, and oh, yeah. We have other things we can try to negotiate. Staunton. Wow, there's a lot of negotiations. that are potential right here. Wow. Okay, so we can negotiate Greensward. We can negotiate Great Fork. We can negotiate Driftmark. And we can negotiate... We can try Duskendale again. Oh, no, that's ransom all prisoners. Well, yes, let's ransom all prisoners. Well, let's try another one of these negotiations. I think, I mean, maybe we'll lose our 100 prestige, but... but we might instead succeed and gain prestige. I'm again going to go personally. Let's see what we can do. Jousting still. Saranella has arrived at our court. Okay. Who wins the... Renifer Faring wins the joust. We've had stormy relationships with the Farings in the past, but that's in the past. A Faring killed our father. But it was in a duel. It was fair. Minch Forever says this is probably not a great idea. We'll probably keep losing prestige. Yeah, it might be the case. I figured it was worth at least one more try. 30 more prestige for the tournament there, so we got a nice 150-ish or something. Oh, wow. Varys died. Oh, darn. That's a bummer. He was so useful. We didn't have any great murders to do here. We could have... but he was helpful with many plots before. So we get to choose who inherits here. Varys never did have any children. I wonder why. I wonder if it's because of this trait here, eunuch. Minus 5,000 fertility. That's really making sure, isn't it? 5,000. So we can claim Faring Cross for ourselves. Or we could let the Firings keep it. Well, there's no... Not let them keep it. Rather, restore it to them. Because we took it from them after our feuding with them. And, in fact, we... yeah, so it is ours. I think, yeah, we'll keep it. We will probably end up giving it to one of our sons. What is going on here? Griffin's Roost Peasant Revolt. Our son is having a small peasant revolt to deal with. Oh, he will do it if we make him Master of Laws. So we will get all of Stone Dance if we make him Master of Laws. That's a slam dunk. Of course, I will accept that. Our good friend, Master of Laws, Lord Conral, he loves us. He can definitely take the hit. Sick. 150 prestige gain. Very nice. 3625. Cool, y'all. We almost have completed our goal of completely surrounding Blackwater Bay. We still need these Duskendale territories. If we had succeeded on that, we would have gotten it. But now, and we need Driftmark. But that's a huge gain. Man, all of Stone Dance. That's gigantic. Look at our kingdom now. And our son is going to inherit so much. All those kingdoms. Yeah, so we have the Kingdom of King's Landing, Kingdom of the Crown Lands, High Lordship of King's Landing, Castle of Faring Cross, Castle of the Dragon Gate, and Castle of the King's Gate. And then our son has the Kingdom of the Straits of Tarth. Things are going well. Things are going very well. Oh, look, the Barrowlands have become a thing up here. That's interesting. Who's in charge? Lady Barbary the Junior. Looks like Arthur Hallham. Hallham? I don't know that house. He, yeah. Is Ned Stark still around? No, Lady Miriam Stark is in charge. Married to Theonald Stark. It's a Stark on Stark marriage. That's odd. Yeah. What's going on in the West here? Casterly Rock, still ruled by Tywin II. He's doing fine. Doesn't have great traits here. Still has a tyrannical stain from Jaime. Princess Cersei is the heir. What kind of arrangement can we make there? Can we betroth Cersei to one of our kin? To our bastard Danos or our bastard Mathar? Would they do that? No, of course not. Matrilineally, I bet they would. Yeah, they would marry our Mathar Waters to Princess Cersei. Would we get anything from that? Would we get any, No, he would get the prestige. We wouldn't. It's tempting, though, to marry, to try to get our bloodline into this, over there. We could do that just for fun. I don't think we have any long-term, like, really great need of keeping Mathar's hand open for some other marriage. Can you all think of a reason why I'd want to hang on to that? Let's actually take our first quick break here. We're about an hour and a half in. We're going to go for almost another hour and a half, more like an hour and 15. Like I said, we're going to stop right before Here Be Dragon stream starts at 6 o'clock. So let me go grab a refresher on my drink, use the bathroom. Everybody else do the same. And we'll resume in just a second here, about 2 minutes. Okay, back. So tell me, folks, what games is everybody else playing right now, or what else are you doing if you're not playing a game? I imagine most people aren't just watching this and doing nothing else. I imagine this is the kind of thing you watch the stream, keep an eye on it while you're doing something else. Some people might be focused directly on it. I'm obviously nothing wrong with that. I just am guessing a lot of people are multitasking. So I'm curious what everybody else is doing. Looks like we need a new Master of Whispers, of course. You cannot possibly replace Varys. I mean, look, he was a 38 when he died. He peaked at 42. And 18 is quite good. In fact, it'll be 19 because of the fulfilled ambition, but there's just no substitute for Varys. There's really nothing like him. So we're just going to have a more measured approach with this one. She's just going to prevent plotting against us and stuff like that. Kind of the basic Master Whispers plan. Master Laws is idle. Let's go with improved diplomatic relations on some of our key vassals. Who's our most important vassal? Probably Probably the Rosby Kingdom, the miniature Rosby house here. Because that is... yeah. Ooh, wow. Look at Leo Tyrell. Jeez. 16 taxes per month. Yeah, Conral, Leo, Bramsford, Stonedance, Rosby. Yeah, Rhaegar, Lord of Rosby. That's the one we really want to have a great relationship with, because that's where a lot of our troops come from, too. He has a lot of things sworn to him. Yeah. So let's do that. Let's send our Master Laws to improve diplomatic relations with our most important vassal, even though he's family and all that. We could definitely stand to have a better relationship. All right, so maybe I'm a little too fooled by that success there, but I kind of want to try the annexation play again because it worked so well. Rook's Rest is on is a possibility. Let's see, what are the other ones we can do? We can do Rook's Rest, Greensward rather. Great Fork and Driftmark. I guess Driftmark is the most powerful there. I think we'll go with Driftmark here. We'll wait till we have... Wait, lack of funds? Why does it say lack of funds? We don't have lack of funds. We have 157. What's going on with that? What's that all about? We have plenty of money. We didn't loan. We don't have a loan taken out or anything. Invasion of Castle Rock. Yeah, we're not going to do that. De jure claim on Byford? We have a de jure claim on Byford? All the way over here? Interesting. But it's owned by Castle Rock. We're definitely not going to fight the Rock. Wow, look at how far the Rock is stretched. This is a substantial kingdom, isn't it? The Kingdom of the Rock. Let's see. Let's get a full look at it. Yeah, look at that. That is definitely a similar size to ours. Although it won't be once we absorb, once our son inherits both kingdoms there, we'll probably be bigger again. But that's close. It's close. And arguably some of those territories might be more powerful than ours. Now, the single most powerful territory between both of our kingdoms is King's Landing, but Lannisport might be the next most powerful. And they probably have more wealth with all the gold over there, although we have more trade. So maybe they don't have more wealth. Let's take a look at the finance map. Remember, as always, the brighter the green, the more the money. So we clearly have the brightest green spot. But if you look at the rest of our kingdom, there's almost no other green at all. That's kind of why we wanted Duskendale, or why we want Duskendale, is because that's the next greenest thing we have. Even Maidenpool isn't green. But also look at how nice Harrenhal is. Recall that several people want us to take Harrenhal as part of our long-term plans. I do agree with that. Although I don't think we have the manpower to do it right now. You saw how hard it was to take Stokeworth, and Harrenhal will be a lot harder. So right now I don't think we're quite ready for that. But it is definitely a goal. But if you look at Castle Rock, actually, interestingly enough, some of the greenest spots are just outside their territory. Green down here in Red Lake and Old Oak and Crake Hall and Hawthorne are all very wealthy, especially Old Town all the way down here too. But yeah, so maybe Castle Rock has a lot of potential but hasn't fully developed it because this isn't all that green. Even Lannisport itself isn't very green. Maybe they've had some recent raids from the Greyjoys. Oh, actually, we know they have. They accused us of supporting the raids, so we didn't, but that they clearly did have some real raiding. Let's see. Yeah, another goal for us is to form an empire, which is, of course, not a familiar term in Song of Ice and Fire lore, really. You don't hear that term thrown around much. But an empire is really just multiple kingdoms. Aegon the Conqueror could have called himself an emperor because he ruled all these different kingdoms and forged them into one. But that is not the terminology George R. R. Martin decided on. Nothing wrong with that. George has stated that he kind of wished he used inserted one more level for the Great Lords. He wished he called them like dukes or something, because Great Lord and Lord is just too similar, and he wants a distinguisher between like Stark and Lannister and Targaryen, or Stark and Lannister and Baratheon versus all the other houses, because they're definitely a cut above, because they're the former kings of their region and all that. But no biggie. We love the world the way it is. All right, so I think I want to try to negotiate for. Oh, look at that! Just like that. Oh, no, I always do that. I click on Dragonstone and think it's Driftmark, and click on Driftmark and think it's Dragonstone. Always get them backwards. Okay, let's try the annexation of Driftmark. Let's see if that'll apply. We might just end up breaking even on our annexation attempts. We are going personally. Ooh, tax money, very nice. Bonus taxes, always good. If you happen to have just joined us recently and are expecting Valar Rereadus, this is our scheduled break from Valar Rereadus. We'll be back as per normal next Sunday. Anytime we have a break from Valar Reedus, unless I'm traveling, we'll be doing something like this, the game stream, or occasionally I'll have another episode to release instead. But that is not the case today, so game stream it is. But normally these game streams are Fridays, if you're unaware of that. Every Friday, we've been very consistent with that for this year, and hope to keep it that way. Oh well, we failed to negotiate for Driftmark, but we only lost 50 prestige instead of 100. So I'm inclined to try these two small territories because I feel like it's worth the risk. And these are such small kingdoms, I feel like we got a decent chance of succeeding here. But we need other ways to gain prestige, and if it's not going to be through this, it's going to have to be through other military action or something. We're also just gaining prestige by sitting here, but it's pretty slow. We're just gaining like 5 a month. Okay, come on, Lord Theomar. Let's do it. He wants to be Master of Whisperers. He's a 22. This is so rare. Almost always when you do these negotiations, they ask for a council seat, and it often has nothing to do whether they're actually any good at that. But this guy would immediately be our best. He's significantly better. So hell yeah. All right, so negotiations are working out pretty well. We're 2 out of 4 on these, and the fails have cost us a small amount of prestige, and the wins gain us new territory. So talk about risk-reward. Very small risk for great rewards. And now we have a better Master of Whisperers too. And we get more prestige for the successes than we do lose for the failures, at least on average here. Very nice, very nice. Give our new Master of Whisperers the same task the old one had, but with more talent. Heck yeah, guys, this is going really well. So we're 36-69, and we got one more try. We can try to negotiate Greensword. See if that works. And we're going to go personally again, using our negotiating skills. I yearn for her embrace. Okay. Declined. Oh, darn. Oh, whatever. We have other lovers. Do we have 3 lovers? And a wife? 2 lovers and a wife. Okay. Harwin Plum, yeah, he's great. Do it, Harwin Plum. He has also defended us in trial by combat and on the battlefield. Last time someone stepped to us on the battlefield, Harwin Plum stepped up and the dude ran away. When he saw Harwin, he's like, I don't want to fight him. Hey, I see y'all explaining the game in the chat there. I appreciate that. A lot of people come here. This game is overwhelming. There's a lot. It looks really fun, but it is one of the hardest to learn games that I've ever played, and I like complicated games. Not only is there just a lot of detail to the game itself, but you have to have an understanding of titles and legal systems and how claims work and pass down and all that. And it's just, those are useful skills for being a Song of Ice and Fire fan. Some of y'all already have those skills developed, but I won't deny this game is tricky, which also is part of why it's extra fun as a spectator sport to watch. We'll just say it's extra fun to watch because of this level of complexity, but also because of the role-playing elements and the feel. We're in Westeros here, guys. That's the bottom line. I think that's the most fun thing, or at least one of. So I do appreciate those of y'all who are helping other people learn how to play this game or explain it. I do try to do that as I'm playing, but I can't handle every question. I can't be watching the chat all the time. I certainly keep my eye on it, but he wants to be Master at Arms. He is not much of a Master at Arms. He would be a crappy Master at Arms. And he would take Harwin's job, who we really like. We don't mind. I mean, Harwin's really good at it, but we reject this demand. Oh well. We've had negotiations break down. We've rejected the demands and still had them join before. I might should have just taken the hit there and let him be our Master of Arms for a while. But whatever. We'll get another chance at that. Okay, so we've tried all the negotiations we can. It was pretty successful. We only got 2 out of 5, but that's two. One of them was Stone Dance, which is several territories at once, and the other one was was... No, we failed to get Driftmark, but we got... what was the other one we got? Oh, yeah. Rook's Rest, yeah. And we got a new Master Whispers out of it. So that was very successful overall. And our kingdom is larger. We failed to get Great Fork. I thought we had a chance to get this one. I guess not right now. Or they're at war. Oh, they're at war with Tywin. So Tywin's taken them. We maybe could have annexed them before Tywin conquered them. Maybe we should have done that in a different order. Oh, well, too late. Too late. No! Sad day. Our son, Duncan, was slain in battle by Will Sunderland. He never did have a kid. He never got his wife Alysanne, never got pregnant. Tragedy. Our second son is dead. Well... Oh, interesting. So his title of Thurok passed down to our excellent Jacaerys, who is the incredible genetic specimen. We were talking about what title he'd get. Well, he's already got one. He's also the heir to. He's also Aemon's heir because Aemon doesn't have a kid with Queen Jenna Peerley yet, but she just turned 15. So that's that's not surprising. So pour one out for our second son, Prince Duncan. It's Duncan's, you know. It's not the luckiest name, I suppose, but it is an honorable, beloved name. Only made it to age 16. Poor Duncan. We barely knew ye. Obligate the vassal. Yeah, obligate those Stokeworths. Okay, so we need a new little project. We're at 3644, 3649. We need to jumpstart our prestige to get the rest of the way there so we can start looking for that dragon egg. I want to at least get that started before we finish today. Yowjar? Oh, she just died right away. Okay. Showed up and died. Maybe another... I don't think a tour would get us more prestige, but it might generate a few random events, which might help get us some prestige. All right, let's go. Let's do the realm tour. A Royal Progress, a nice long one, because we have lots of vassals. Oh yeah, and we can. That's what we can do. Huge progress entourage, 100 prestige. It's expensive, but let's do it. We're gonna make some money back by this tour anyway. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't think of that. Who does this? Septon Tywin wants to join? No, thanks. We don't want to spend 40 gold for 20 prestige. Okay. Oh yeah, we're taking our great Friday, our ship. Let us first take a visit to, not Driftmark, but to Dragonstone to visit Lord Rhaegar. The son of Rhaegar and the grandson of Rhaegar and the son of our best friend, who died of depression. Oh, I guess that happened a while ago, didn't it? It happened 6 years ago. It didn't say I didn't see that message. Oh, we just missed the death of our best friend to depression. We just weren't paying attention. Well, some friend we were. Jeez. 3763, only 237 more prestige needed until we get there. More fighters are always welcome. Sure, Sir Richard, come on. Fascinating. Lose 50 prestige because of those new guys. Dang it. Oh, I broke up with my lover. Oh well. Yeah, you pay homage first. We're not giving you free. We're not giving. Yeah, you 75 prestige. We're not losing 75 prestige. Elenai, Aaron, and William Staunton. I will take a 10 prestige hit for elopers. Got a soft spot for that. Travel onwards. Okay, next spot. Let's go to the different corners of our realm here. Let's go to Stone Dance. Oh no, this is not our guy. I keep forgetting this. The color makes it look like he's part of our realm. But this is a pirate lord on the tip of Stone Dance here that is not part of our kingdom. We're going to have to smash that guy at some point. Pirate lords should not be operating so close to our kingdom. Oh, Maester Amos wants to go get another link. Do it, yeah. Go get your link. That's a. By the way, if you click on the treasury of a Maester, you can see what links they have: yellow, gold, steel, silver, platinum, copper, copper. They can get up to 3 of one type to become like an expert in that thing. That's kind of how it works in game. So that is cool. Yep. Go to a brothel, sure. Compromise. 15 prestige. We're about to have to go to another destination. Yep. How about Lord Benifer, the young boy lord of Maidenpool? Let's go see him. Amy Landrip says, when Aeziz said lots of vassals, it sounded like lots of assholes. Well, maybe they're vassal assholes. They're vassholes. Oh, looks like we need a new counselor here. Ah, we are maesterless. Oh, that's right, because we sent our maester off to the Citadel. So we'll put Roland in temporarily for now. And then when our dude comes back from getting his next link, we can reinstall him. Temporary maester is better than no maester. Benifer Mooten. Sweetport Sound. 50 more prestige for sending men to help. Let us go to visit this territory. Lord Garrett of Stokeworth. It was actually Stokeworth and Mosborough. So we're actually visiting Stokeworth, not Mosborough. Even though I clicked on Mosborough, we're visiting the Lord of that territory. And he lives at Stokeworth, because Stokeworth controls both of those spots. Speed the timer up a little bit. Go at speed 4. I like to keep it slowish when we're at war and keep it pretty brisk otherwise. So this is improving our relationships with all these different lords we're visiting. This is that royal progress you hear about so much in the books and in the real world. Royal progresses are a thing. 15 more prestige. All right. Or 50, rather. So we only need 153. Let's go to Dalston Keep. He's already a good friend of ours. Oh, yeah, we could... Who rules this one? I forgot. Oh, that's Benifer, right, okay. Placate the envoy with smooth words. Theomar. No, it's Viserys. Zealous, authoritative, wroth, slothful. We'll ask politely. No, we'll threaten. It just got brighter in here. Light timer went off. What color do we need here? Oh, let's say we have our coloring. What color would you guys call this? Our kingdom here. I mean, this is like a pinkish. It's not pink, but it's close to pink. What is this color? What is everybody's opinion of this color? Because whatever color that is, I'm going to make my lights that color. See you, Josh. Have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for coming in from Australia there. That's cool. Didn't realize you were from Australia. Salmon. That is probably what this is. That's a good call. This might be salmon. Fuchsia. 2 people say fuchsia. Fuchsia. Actually, this might be closer to fuchsia than salmon. Actually, I think you guys might be right about that. All right, 2 fuchsias to 1 salmon. Hey Google, make lights fuchsia.
Okay, changing 6 lights to fuchsia.
That's pretty close. That is pretty close. Can y'all? I guess y'all can probably see that lighting. That is pretty close. Yeah. Yeah, fuchsia salmon. That's pretty good. We got the right lighting now. It's important to have proper lighting when you're having a game stream, right? Oh, another chance for a lover. Ooh, a 17-year-old. Dang, we're going young here. But, I mean, she's pretty good looking. And we're lustful, so. 150 piety? Dang. That's a lot of piety. Shoot. Why so much? I mean, all these other lovers we've had, like maybe because she's so young. We could gain 25 piety by saying no, but we risk getting stressed, and stressed really, really stinks. Oh, actually, stressed is no worry at all. We're on tour. When you finish a tour, you lose your stress. So this is actually not really a risk at all. So we'll take that free 25 prestige. Oh, we can forgive the fees because of a storm hit on Dalston Keep and get 50 prestige for it. It'll cost us a little bit of money, but not much, and we want that prestige. Cool, let's do it. Ah, our Maester is back. Good, let's replace this stinky Sir Roland with our excellent Maester Amos. Travel onwards. Oh, good tax revenue coming through. Lots of things happening, folks. Let's go to Woodmere. Visiting all the different places we can. Sept and Tion stealing money? What? As much as I will take the 25 prestige hit. I like Sept and Tion. He's a 26. I'll take the 25 prestige hit, even though that's what we're going for, because 35 gold's a lot, and I want to keep him. So we'll just take that small setback. Oh, wow. Wait, what's happening to our son's kingdom here? Oh, no, it's over. It looked like there was some fighting going on down there, but now it's done. What you doing, son Aemon? 20 years old, 19 intrigue, 16 diplomacy, 50 personal combat. He's pretty good. His wife still isn't... We're a little slow on the grandsons developing, aren't we? We just, nothing's happening in the grandson department yet. Well, nothing to do but keep waiting there. He looks like he's still doing his thing in invading here and there. All right, onward. Gordon Keith, okay. Fascinating. Woodmere, yes. Uh-oh. Come on, trade deal. Ah, dang it. We lose 50 prestige instead of gaining. And it has a 100 prestige swing there. That would have been all. We would have almost been there, but instead we lost it. All right. Keep visiting. Where do we visit now? How about... Where have we not gone? Have we gone to... Alec of Rhaenet? We have not visited. Let's go there. Can we take on our son as a squire yet? No, he's too young for that. Okay, keep going. Rhaenet. Okay. Okay, so this time we're going to say no. No, we do not want more fighters. Last time we accepted more fighters, it got us minus 50 prestige, plus this fighter isn't even any good. Oh, we got to disinherit Lysa and Harwin Plum, or we lose 200 prestige. That's too much of a hit. This is unfortunate, because we really like Harwin Plum. But, sorry, dude. There's 50 prestige again. Back to 38.96, so we need... we need 100 more, 104. We keep getting so close and then not quite getting there. All right, now Birch Hall, maybe? Lord Devon the Rash. Let's hope he doesn't transmit that rash to us. Ha, ha, ha. Well, hey, Princess Scanius. Yeah, we're doing a special stream today because there's no Valar Aretas. So it's you can sort of expect this in the future if we don't have a Valar Aretas, or if we have a Valar Aretas break. I'll usually substitute the game stream in, although sometimes we won't have a Valar Aretas because of travel. Although, hey, travel in the short term? Not happening. Let's be honest. I'm not going anywhere. I didn't have any plans to travel in the short term anyway, but the plans I would have maybe had might get canceled. But those aren't till the end of next month anyway. We're all waiting to see if Ice and Fire Con gets canceled. I'm not super optimistic about it, but I'm going if it's on, no doubt. I won't be. I'll take a small risk for that event, but that's more of a decide as it gets closer type of thing, play it by ear kind of thing. So, not something I can decide on right now. I can't remember how many stops we've made on our tour here, but we're within 50 again, 44. Looks like we have at least one more tour stop. Rook's Rest. Did we already go to Rook's Rest? No, we didn't. Let's go to Rook's Rest. This tour should be wrapping up pretty soon. And when it does, we'll get a boost. We'll get another 100, I think, for completing the tour. Missing home. There we go. All right. This should get us over the finish line. Oh, did Septon Tion die? After all that, we just died anyway. we decided to trust him, and then he vanished on. Oh, we don't have any other candidates, so we need to find a new Septon. Search all. Join court, yes. Sort by learning. Septon Hugh is a storm. He's our son's Septon. Let's steal him away. No, we'll let him keep that. We'll take Arnold. Septon Arnold. You come be our Septon. And there it is. We lost the trait Stressed, which we had gained, and 100 prestige, and we are now exalted among men. Excellent. We've done it. And you know what that means, everybody. Here we go. Boom. Obtain a dragon egg. That is our goal. How exciting is that? Let's see if we can pull that off. We apparently need we have a counselor to fill. Yeah, we got to appoint this new Septon here. Arnold, of course, that we just recruited. He is going to be a proselytizer. I guess I should, actually, why did I do that? I should have made him do charity. Oops. Oh well. I'll have to reset that 6 months from now. No biggie. Princess Candia says, sings COVID-19 to the tune of Come On Eileen. Yeah, that's a good one, right? COVID-19, oh, stay away from me. I don't want to get infected. COVID-19, I don't want to get. Stay back from me, don't touch or don't pet. That's gallows humor for you, right? That's what you call gallows humor. We haven't done any building in a while. We should maybe boost some of these things up while we're at it. We said we wanted to keep improving this steadily, and we have not been. You know what's an interesting idea is we start with this really large amount of ships. We have a royal shipyard, which is plus 45 galleys, plus we have, well, let's see how many we have. We have 59 ships here, which is enough to carry 5,900 troops. We probably have a few more ships from our vassals. Let's see. We could call up 110 ships, which is 11,000 troops capacity. We could consider invading Essos at some point. I think we just have so much to do here. There's not much point in that, but it's interesting to consider because there wouldn't be like a bunch of Westerosi stopping us from invading our neighbors. They wouldn't be able to do anything about it. And of course, there's a lot of disparate kingdoms over here too. So that's something to consider. You know, I don't think that's what I want to do right now, but you know, it's up there as a possibility. Oh, we've got another chance for the negotiation. Lordship of Great Fork. Okay, now we're not worried about our prestige, so let's go try to do that. But also, we want to. What else do we have going? Intrigue. Oh yeah, let's. We want to dispose of that wildfire again. We still have that hanging over us. And we didn't actually pick a building project, so let's do... Oops, that's the wrong one. Hayford. So let's do militia training ground. Melissa training ground. Let's train a girl named Melissa. Oh, that pirate lord. Yes, good suggestion from Matt Reeves. I forgot about him. Let's do that. So I have another thing that is coming next week that I've been promising forever. I decided to wait after I took so long to deliver Jenny's song. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna wait now until we get to it during Valar Rereadus, and that time has come. Next Sunday is the first chapter. Is the Arya's second trip to see the Ghost of Highheart, and when she specifically asks for Jenny's song, and we hear about it from other perspectives as well. Jenny's song gets mentioned, so it's really, really, really well past time for me to deliver that, and this is a particularly good time for it. So the vocals are already recorded. I just got to record the guitar part, which is actually the easier part for me. So, you know, I'll have that up by next Sunday. And we'll all go high in the halls. I also think, it's funny, I realized that that song can be fitted to Another One Bites the Dust, Right? All right, you know what I mean, right? High in the halls with the king and the throne, the Jenny would dance with the ghosts. One she would love and once she known, ones who would love her the most. It's amazing how many songs fit other songs if you really think about it. All right, what are we doing here besides singing bizarre covers? We are wondering what kind of amazing kingdom we're going to pass to our son Aemon II here. And we are going to annex another territory, hopefully, and we're going to invade. Amy says, "Can you please do a stream where I just sing things all the time?" Oh, well, thanks, Amy. I do enjoy singing. It's fun. I learned to sing by going on extremely long car trips with my mother, who was a musician. We would travel across country when I was young, because every summer we would go to live in Colorado for the summer, because she played in a music festival. She was young and finding employment in various places. So 20+ hour car rides of singing together. That'll develop you some tendencies, I think. Yeah, the Pirate Lord. This dude really needs to be smashed. Now, I wonder what's going to happen with this. If we declare war on him, is he going to... We should be spying on him, actually. We might be able to murder him. And it'll... Because the thing is, Pirate Lords don't have heirs. Well, it's harder to have an heir. You can have an heir for a Pirate Lord, but this 2-year-old girl will never be his heir, almost certainly. You need to have, like, a pirate to pass it to your son or daughter. Has to be a badass pirate in order to inherit your titles. It's like a call situation where you can't just inherit titles. You have to be worthy of those titles to receive them through inheritance. So I think we might be able to get this kingdom just by killing this guy. So let's use intrigue here and not war. Just kind of for a change and just to see if this works. Because Pirate Lords, the whole system of government's different. So let's send our Master Whisperers over there. And can we try to assassinate him? Is that even an option? Yeah. Possible plot power. Cool. Okay, so we can get the plot power pumped up here by recruiting Noriana. Oh, look at that. We just bribed his spy master. 15 gold and his spy master is in on it. That's all it takes. We don't even have to send our spy master over there. I'm going to, though, just because why not? It'll help. Even though it's already at 100. Plot power increase plus 11%. Let's see what happens here. Let's put the full force of intrigue. I think I've been a little lax on my plotting against people here. We're such a good intriguer, but we haven't been doing a lot of it. So let's make sure we keep that up. Newt Rock says, this war began with the Iron Throne's taxation of the narrow seeds trader routes. That's really good. What quality of education? Oh, she's like, well, we can't overspend on her. She is quick. She's really good, actually. She's pretty talented. But we can't go for the max goal. That's more than we even have. So we'll go with the second best option. Take care of our kid. Sure. Start those rumors. Send for a faceless man. We don't need to go that far. Oh, Lord Conral has died, and Lord Norrin's taken over. Norrin is not nearly as big a fan of us as Conral was, but that's okay. What is happening here? What? Okay, these are very far away kingdoms that we don't really care about. Looks like some pirate lords are attacking Driftmark. See if you guys had... If y'all had just... oh, it's Driftmark Mutiny. See if you guys had just been annexed by us, then, you know, you wouldn't be having these troubles right now. Janae is pregnant again. Jeez. She's going to have her... We're going to have a third child with her. Moon Tea? Don't do that. Yeah, she's gonna have the kid. We want that kid. A reward for Harwin. Okay. Oh, we could give him the Castle of the Dragon Gate. That'd be cool. Make Harwin Plum. We could make the Plum family regulars. Is Roland Plum good? Do we like him? Is he worthwhile? He wants to get married? Now we'll just keep it. We'll just give them money. All right. What else is happening in our... with our children here? Aemon, you still don't have a kid? Come on, boy. We could also suggest tour. No, he can't do that because he's his own man. We can't make those decisions for him because he's a king in his own right. And our other son is too young. And our other son is too dead. And our other two sons are too non-trueborn, unfortunately. All right, then. We're on. We'll keep going. Unpause, proceed, and so forth. Okay, meager wildfire stockpile. Did we finally get rid of all the wildfire? I think it took us... Yes, we did. Wow. I think it took us 6 times. 6 times to get rid of all the wildfire, I believe it was. So, 600 gold spent across, I guess... 40 years. Yeah, we started in 8222 or 8292, and now it's 8322. Lyness Whitehead, descendant of Adam Whitehead, aka Wordhead. Have him killed immediately. Yes. Well, sorry, we're trying to murder a pirate lord. I mean, what's wrong with that? Oh, a tournament. Should we go fight in another tournament? We're not very good at it, but why not? Let's go take a shot. We have finished the militia training ground, but we're going to stack up a little more cash. Our income is nice now. Look at that. 10 per month. That's really good. We just keep losing in the first round of tournaments. Oh, well. Manly Hayford. We lost to Manly. I mean, I guess... Yeah, you're losing to a guy named Manly. I mean, what are you going to do? Norbert Gaunt was injured by our man Harwin Plum. Well, Harwin Plum's a badass. You just don't want to go up against him. Harwin. Oh, Richard beat Harwin. Wow. Pirate Lord. Oh, there we go. Yeah, get him. We could capture him. Yeah, we have kidnapped Pirate Lord Jasselin. Yes, we have him in a sack. What does that mean? Can we? How do we? what do we do? I guess we execute him, right? Well, what do we ransom him for? 70 gold? No, he can't ransom himself. So we could execute him, and then where will his title pass? I'm very curious about this. Or what happens if we can't declare war? He can't declare war on a guy we have in prison. So how do we? I'm not sure what the best way to what the best method is here to get his title. I think if we just execute him, there's no one for it to pass to. But I'm not sure how that works. If they just elect somebody, or maybe, I don't know. Let's execute him and see what happens. I don't think there's any other choice that really gets us anywhere. Beheaded or hanged? We're gonna hang this pirate. Or actually, is there another choice? No. The other options aren't really there. So, who's the Lord of Sharp Point now? Pirate Lord Ronald. There's just another Pirate Lord there? Aw. Okay, then. Well, I guess we'll just have to invade it then. Oh, negotiate annexation. Well, would he really allow that? Well, okay. I'm out of pure curiosity. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Can we annex the Pirate Lord? Nope. Failure. All right, then. You fool. You fool. You should have agreed. And now we will take your territory. Oh, de jure claim. We could give it to, yeah, it's for us or for him. Yeah, de jure claim. I think with the de jure claim, there's less likelihood of someone helping. And who's going to help the Pirate Lord anyway? Let's see if a bunch of other kingdoms rush to his help. I kind of doubt it, but maybe. All right, so but just in case, let's make sure one of our organizers is in charge to get that army there quickly. Then we'll have our next best two commanders on either side here. Simon and Raylan. Will they come help? So far, nothing. So far, no one's helping him. Another one. Boros Martin. Another one. So this one did not get the Targaryen coloring. We will acknowledge him. We'll do our standard of acknowledging. We don't hide our children away from the world. We're not Robert Baratheon. All right, so we have invaded successfully. Now we just need to bash this castle. Switch to Raylan, after all, as the lead general because he's got the siege commander skill, so this will go faster. This is going to fly by, and it should be, yeah, especially because we can allow the siege to play out because half the realm didn't join him to help, so we're in good shape there. And that's it. It is done. You must surrender. And we are now the ruler. He's still a pirate lord. Can we make him something else? I don't want him to be a pirate lord. Can we revoke his title? No. Can we... well, we can murder him, and maybe then a real person will take over, if that might work. A non-pirate lord can be in command there. What are our available other plots here? Kill these people, kill these guys, kill those guys, kill those guys. Rescue... kill our wife. We're not going to do that. Rescue, revoke, fabricate evidence of treason, rescue Dane. Who is that guy? Revoke the Lordship of Mosborough. Why would I want to do that? I guess that's an interesting plot. If we can pull that off, we could steal his title and give it to someone we like better. He's not a very happy vassal, so that's a worthwhile plot, actually. And let's see who we can get to join this plot. Rhaegar, Lord of Rosby, Rhaegar the Second. Yeah, our nephew. Get on in there. Who else will join? Leo is not much of a help, but if we bribe Ulrich, he'll give us another 8%. We may as well get Leo in there. His little bit of help is useful. What are we getting that up to there? We got, with this in hand, we get that up to 98%. So I guess it's worth it to try to grab these last few bits from Ulrich. Send him a small bribe. What's the bribe? 22. All right, fine. We want to not get caught here. We definitely don't want the dishonorable trait. No, just power. Plot is revealed, and can we imprison him for that? And can we take action? Brienne's pregnant again. Wow. Wow. Huh. Ha, got him. So Brienne is how old now? 44. Wow. Amazing. I mean, she is extra fertile because of the giant trait, but that's still... This is odds defying right here. Maybe she'll finally get a daughter. We'll finally have a daughter. She wants to have 5 children. She still has that ambition for herself. Well, she doesn't give up easily. Okay, so wow, Sir Briar the Mutilator. Whoa, what a name. Okay, so what are we gonna do with Lord Ronald? I think we're gonna. Can we exile him? No, that would be banishment. That would cost us. That would cost us tyranny. We could... Execution would also be tyranny because he's a vassal now. He's not just an independent pirate lord. So we got to call him for trial. See what happens. See if we can have Harwin Plum kill him in battle. Oh, provincial apothecaries. Yes, let's do that. Also... I mean, it reminds me, I want to check on this thing. Yeah, we have a trade post with Plankytown in here. That's nice. Refuges cost 100 or 95. Yeah, we don't have the money for that yet, but that is something to do. It's funny, that is the kind of thing we would want to be doing in these days, wouldn't it? Building shelters from infectious diseases. Okay. Guilty. So what do we do to this pirate lord? I think we don't tolerate piracy. We're gonna just have him executed. Yeah. And we do the hanging thing with pirates, so that's what happens. Yep. And we now have the lordship of Sharp Point for ourselves. And we're gonna have to give that away because we have 5 territories now. So time to create a new vassal. It would be kind of neat to create a new vassal house with one of our bastard sons. I kind of want to do that, actually. Let's have some fun. Let's make Mathar Waters. Let's find him a young person to get betrothed to, and then give him Sharp Point, and we'll have a cadet branch out there. With our bastard son getting it started. Who is he going to marry? Ooh, a giant. A Kingslander Hayford. That's a really good option. Oh, a genius. An even better one. Wow. Yeah, let's probably go with that. Plus, she's a Stormlander. It's a good choice. Strong, but with the flu. Let's pass on that one. And now we're getting into girls who are a little bit older than him, so let's stick with the one that's about the same age and has this excellent trait. Where's that genius at? Genius girl, where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, genius girl. Where are you hiding? There she is. Arana Sweet. Wait, sweet or sweat? Yeah, sweet. So get that arranged and have that set, and then grant landed title. You get to have... Actually, maybe I'll keep Sharp Point and give him Fair and Cross, because Fair and Cross is a smaller, less prestigious title. And it's, yeah, let's do that. Let's give him Fair and Cross. I'll keep the Lordship and let him have the castle. It's also nice. It's also next door. We get a nice keep an eye on him. Fair and Cross will never threaten King's Landing itself. Sharp Point's nice and far away and could be a hassle. So let's do that. Let's give him Fair and Cross. We have created a cadet branch. Cool. Sort of. All right, we'll be going for about 20, 25 more minutes. What is this? Our nephew wants... what does he want? Oh, yeah, we can just diplomatize our way out of this one. He's asking for Sharp Point, but thanks to our high diplomacy, we can say nah. Ah, Danella Sand needs to get married again. This will be her third husband. Moonboy died. Did Moonboy have any? Did they have a kid together? No, Moonboy never was proved capable of getting his wife pregnant. So, Danella, we'll find you a better husband this time. No more Moonboys for you. Sorry about that whole Moonboy thing, really. Moro Slint, still unmarried. We won't make you marry Moro Slint either. This guy, Tristan, he's a fine choice. Ooh, Western Valyrian. Janos Grammerton. Okay, let's go with this guy. And we'll go, yeah. That's taken care of. Yeah, no point inspiring, yes. No point inspiring him. Okay, so who's a vassal that's not... This is one thing to be vigilant on when you have... when you're great at intrigue. Find the vassal that hates you the most... And just do something to them. Either remove them, murder them, so that someone who doesn't hate you, is there. So yeah, Master Arlen of West Point, City of West Point over here, all the way over there. Well, he hates us, so let's get rid of him. Let's just have him. Let's have him offed. Possible plot power 400%. This will be easy, won't it? All we need to do is Danella. Yeah, send these guys over there to help. Let's get yeah, Rhaegar would help us. Stefan, Danella. This will be an easy one. Beatrice. Easy murders. Easy. Our spy master's been murdered. Well, dang it. That's too bad. Looks like we'll have to appoint a new Master of Whispers. Back to Danella, who we were using before, as that Tashi got replaced by that lord who asked it, the one who just died, as a part of his price for being annexed. Well, those days are gone now. What is this? And for okay, so we don't have... I'm looking for another opportunity to take Duskendale by annexation. Dylan Riker. So this kid is the heir to Duskendale. And there's a lot of Rikers. We wouldn't be able to murder our way through the Rikers. I wonder if we can just attack them and take it quickly. They're weak right now. Their levy is very undersized. Yeah, we might be able to take it before. We'd be in one of those situations where we're kind of racing against the clock to see if we can, before all the help comes. Yeah. We could, if we were to kidnap him or something, Or if we were to kill him and let this 0-year-old be in charge, that would make the war even easier, probably. But we've already got a plot in play right now. Interesting. Something to consider. Yeah, Sweet Waters, Magically Delicious says this has a ring to it. Yes, it does. Nice. Spend time with my lover, sure. Eager to see our new child here. Brienne's about to give birth again. What's gonna happen? What kind of child will it be? Let us also find a betrothal for... Oh, we can't. He's already... Oh, that's right. We couldn't... That's right. We never got a chance to pick a bride for Jacaerys because he became a lord before we could do that. He inherited his brother's title. He inherited Duncan's castle. So, we cannot choose a bride for him. Daenerys! It wants to name her Daenerys. We got a daughter. Yay! That's cool. But I'm going to go with, let's see, Amy's been really active in the chat. So we're going to go with Amy like that. A-E-M-Y. There you go. Daughter of Brienne and Aeziz. Cool, cool. Janae's pregnant too. Wow, we're just popping out the kids here. I guess that's what happens when you have, like, a revolving door of lovers and an extremely fertile wife who is motivated to have kids. Rhaegar has created the title High Lordship of Hayford. So he is High Lord of Hayford, High Lord of Dragonstone. He's got 2 High Lordships. If he was independent, he could make himself a king. So we will want to make sure he's, you know. Oh, we've got a lot of titles to give out. Commander Leo died, and now we have to re-give that title and our Hand of the... He was our Hand of the King, too, so that's a lot of stuff that needs doing real quick. Oh, Rhaegar could be our Hand of the King. He's our nephew. He wants to be Master of Coin, but this is an even more prestigious job. Let's go with that. And he can oversee Realm. Yeah, now he's a 41. We are going to give away the city of King's Landing to a new vassal. Let's search all. Find someone that... Ooh, Peter Baelish. Are you kidding me? He's still out there? Can we not... Can we resist bringing Peter Baelish in to be our to be the new lord of... The new commander of... Yeah, let's do it. Let's bring him in. He's a lunatic, a ruthless, cynical lunatic, but he likes us, so, you know, I don't think he's going to kill... He's a duelist? That does make sense for Peter Baelish. Not that he's good at it, but he wants to have a son. All right, let's do it. Let's have this be interesting. Bring Littlefinger in. Can we colonize Summerhall? Yeah, we can, but it's insanely expensive, Mel. It's very, very expensive to colonize things. It costs like 1,000 gold initial investment, plus you're likely to have runoff costs that occasionally charge you like another 200 multiple times. It is really expensive, and because it's so far away, it's not connected to our territories directly, although it's not as far as I think. It will be connected to our son's territory. It'll be connected to the Kingdom of Tarth, so it's something to consider for a little later, but not right now for sure. We can't afford that. Okay, so Littlefinger is here at our court, and we're going to make him our Master Coin because Ulrich likes us so much we don't mind firing Ulrich. New Master Coin, Littlefinger. He'll get us some taxes, though, and we're going to make him a lord. Everybody's like, what are you doing, you fool? Why are you giving Littlefinger so much? We're making him a lord. He doesn't have any kids. That's part of why it's great. Is he's married to a 54-year-old, doesn't have any kids. So when he dies, it's going to pass back to us. And he's he's not very healthy, but he's really talented, as we know. So he'll hopefully generate some cash for us. Why is our court in hiding? Who's in hiding? Anyway, call court out of hiding. Oh, that's because Janae is... That's not court in hiding. That's Janae with her pregnancy. Oh, well. No, nothing's happened with our Dragon Egg search yet. Well, we should be getting some random events here, at some point, but not yet. Realm size 180 or 3. Yeah, we have 2 kingdom titles. We don't have the 400 gold, and we have nowhere near realm size 180. Our realm size is 73. So, but our son will have 3 kingdoms, so that could happen. Local tax modifier, production boostages, prosperity boostages. We're all for that. Impress him with vague promises. Yes. Yes, that's what we do. We're good at that. Another one. Lyria Martin. Another Martin. Oh, she's got a hair lip. We will acknowledge her. Another kid of ours. How many do we have now? We have 4 trueborn children, and, well, 1 who's died, and 4 bastards. Okay, so we have... No, wait. 5 bastards. Yeah, 5 bastards, and 4 trueborns, and no grandkids still. What is up? Well, there's really only 1 who could have grandkids right now, but... Yep. Oh, Raylan, he was our commander for so long. Yeah, we'll give him a funeral. The court. So we have some titles to appoint here. Yeah, I'm a little behind on that. Let's do, we've got designated regent. Should be, we'll make probably Rhaegar. He's got cross skills here. Yeah, Rhaegar would be fine for that. He's the regent. We've got 1 bodyguard slot open. We'll give it to... Neither of these guys are that good, so we'll leave that open. Commander of the Gold Cloaks, though, we can make this Peter Baelish. Peter Baelish's personal combat skill is 85. Is that... What kind of joke is that? There's no way. He would have beaten Brandon Stark if he was that good. Keeper of the Swans... try to improve our relationship with Garrett here. Master of the Hunt. Ditto. Wow, Arlen. Oh, yeah, we're trying to kill Arlen. Ditto Bryce. High Almoner. We'll give that to another one for Rhaegar. Improve that relationship. He's such an important vassal. King's Justice. Moros Slint. That's Slint still hanging around. Well, that's the kind of job. That's the kind of job for a Slint. Another Janos? Oh, no, this is a Janos Grammaton, not a Janos Slint. I thought the Slints were just starting to get out of hand here. Perwyn can be a commander. So can Bryce. And we'll leave the other slot open. What? What sense does this make? If we spend lavishly on food, we lose the trait fat. That seems backwards, but I wouldn't mind losing that trait, so. Let's do it. Lord Rhaegar of Rosby has declared Rosby slave raid on Rook's Rest of Lord Stanton. Our vassal is going on slave raids. Wow. Oh. We could go hunting. 7% chance of wounded. 2% chance of maimed. And severely injured. 1% chance of death. 10% chance of martial. So 3% chance of something really bad happening. Whereas we we'll at least get that's Harwin. Yeah, makes Harwin like us more if we do it too. Harwin's getting up there, but yeah, we're not a hunter. We are a spy master type. That's our shtick. What job is open now? I don't. Oh, advisor is open. That's right. Our council title is open. Oh, High Admiral, not advisor. High Admiral. You really don't want your admiral to be high. I mean, he should be sober. That's kind of, you know. All right, Bryce can be the High Admiral. Well, Ray, good luck on your slave raid, Rhaegar. What's up with that? I thought you were a follower of the Seven. We don't do that. Another. Wait. Yeah, Allery. Yeah, another opportunity. Another one. So many affairs. Barrack with a petition. Okay. Lady Lila. Pay just recompense. Sure. Feasting for our past friend and general. Ask politely. Come on, Dragon Egg events. Let's get going. We need to see something happen here. Don't forget we're wearing the scales of Aeziz, which we will one day pass down to our heir, presuming that's King Aemon. Wow, Aemon's up to 17 diplomacy and 20 martial, or 20 intrigue and 50 personal combat. So he's a better fighter than we are. We are not going to order Rhaegar to stand down. Actually, we can order him to stand down. It won't hurt. It's not legally binding. Yeah, what do we care, though? That's fine. We like Rhaegar. Let him do what he wants. Let him get away with some stuff. Even if he's doing heinous command. Ooh, we have more negotiate annexation chances here. Ah, we have another shot at Duskendale. Should we send Rhaegar or do it ourselves? Rhaegar's got an 11 diplomacy. We've got 14. We'll go ourselves. Spy on the spy? Okay, we'll spy on our spy. Plotting to kill Dorna Plum? Do I care about that? I don't really mind. What's gonna happen? Can we annex? Negotiations begin. Yay! He wants Master of Coin to do it. Okay, well, I think we could probably we have to fire Baelish. Sorry, Baelish. We'll give you the job back eventually. Yeah. Sorry, Baelish. What? He said no anyway? Who said we'd let you do it? That's too bad. Well, at least we get to keep Littlefinger. All right, well, that failed. Let's try the other one. Oh, the other one's not an option. They must be at war or something. Hendry Bracken wants to get married. Sure thing, sir. But not to Amy. Not to Lyria. Lyria Waters, yes, our newest daughter. Emiria. Oh, that's a good wife right there. Let's find someone a little closer in age, though. Amphiria, well, she's talented. Or Rissa Hart, Sworn Sword. Wow, she's really good. Let's bring her in. Bring her to court. All right, we're going to be stopping in just a few minutes here. Remember, everybody go over to Here Be Dragons after this. Check, especially if you're a fan of The Princess Bride. I'll be talking about that today. I mean, who's not a fan of The Princess Bride, really? I think you either like it a lot or love it a lot. You know, somewhere in between there. Joe says, I think if you want to have Dragon Egg events, you have to have about 700 gold. Okay, well, let's stash the money then. We'll just let our money build up. We won't spend for a while. And we're getting 11.6 per month, which is quite nice. So That's good. So let's spend these last few minutes looking around at what's going on with the other kingdoms for fun. And we may have another couple random events happen in the meantime. But we did a very good job today. We expanded our kingdom, and we're really, really well set up for when we die to pass all these amazing titles on to Aemon. He's gonna be king of so many things at once. He still doesn't have a darn child, though. Dang it. But we do have... You know, maybe it'll work out because Jacaerys is amazing, and maybe he'll inherit everything instead. You never know. He's a freaking strong genius, man. That is so clutch. But he has Craven. That's not good. Ellison. I thought we were his guardian. Let's be his guardian. Let's solve this Craven. Let's see if we can solve that problem. Aemon. What? Our son's been excommunicated. What did he do? No. We can lift it, right? Nope, he won't do it. Dang it. Well, that's not great. All right, yeah, let's look around. Oh, cool. Trained fighter for Jacaerys. Let's see. The Lannisters. We still got Tywin II. Their kingdom hasn't expanded, I don't think, since we last looked, but it's pretty substantial. And the heir is Prince Tymond. Tymond with a hair lip. And he's got a backup heir in Tywald and 2 daughters, who are Cersei, the eldest, and then an Ellen. We have the Kingdom of the Arbor is, wow, it's busty. King Horus, red one, that would be horror, and as in horror and slobber. This is horror. He did inherit and has become a king. His father was not a king, so he is the first king of the Arbor in many centuries. And look at this. He controls Manderford. He controls Dunstonbury, Darkdell, Lagood Keep, Bitterbridge, Long Table, Appleton, Hammerhall, Harpshire, and Alden Keep. That's a substantial kingdom for the Arbor. Old Town is still just a high... lordship. The Laughing Tower rules there. What a funny name. The Laughing Tower. Highgarden looks to be also just a high lordship. Owen Tyrell, inherited from Willis. We've got the Kingdom of Ghost Hills, which is not what it once was. It has shrunken considerably. Queen Jocasta, married to King Oberyn of Ghost Hills. This is not the Red Viper. He's 15 years old. And the Kingdom of Harrenhal is not a kingdom. It is a high lordship, but it's ruled by Dennis Tully, son of Edmure. His heir is Sir Harbert Tully, another son of Edmure, because Dennis does not have any kids of his own. Have this guy killed. He might learn of my other plots. Oops. Scheme. Yes, we are schemers. We know. Everybody knows that about us, right? What's going on in the north? We've got still Lady Miriam of Stark is ruling. She's married to Theomald Stark, married her cousin. King Jacelyn of Eastwald wants our help. But I say no to that. Does he have purple hair? What is his heritage? Oh. Huh. Oh, he's got Valyrian blood. His grandparents were Bronn Zion Royce and Lucerys Velaryon. That's some cool heritage. Oh, this is the son of Orain Waters and Ysilla Royce. Very cool. What a combo. And looks like the Royces were kings down here. Yeah, look at that. The Kingdom of Runestone or something here. Oh, no, it's not a kingdom. I guess it was a kingdom, but it's not anymore. There's a High Lord of Gulltown. We got the Eyrie, Lord Hugh. None of these are kingdoms anymore. They're just... Oh, here we go. Kingdom of Breakstone. Well, that's the one. Jacelyn of Eastwald. That we were just looking at. Amy Landrum says, "Don't marry Amy to anyone. She can be a strong, independent Amy that don't need no man." Well, we can see. Let's see. I mean, there's certainly no rush to get her married off. She's 1, or wait, is she older than that? She's 2. Okay, we'll keep it. Yeah, that excommunication was no good, huh? All right. Any other requests for looking at stuff before we sign off for the day? Oh, let's see what Storm's End is up to. Garen Trumbull is inherited. Oh no, that's not. That's not true. Robert is still alive. Okay, Robert still rules Storm's End. It's just called the High Lordship of Griffin's Roost instead of Storm's End for some reason. That's interesting. And yeah, our excommunicated son with his no children. Very interesting. Okay, everybody. Time to sign off. We'll save the game. The game stream will be back next Friday as per usual, and Valerie Reedus will be back next Sunday as per usual. So I hope everyone has a safe week. Unfortunately, our planned Tuesday live stream with Jeff Hartline was canceled because Jeff is active duty military, and for reasons that probably don't need explaining, he's been called up. So he's been activated, so to speak. And so obviously we wish him the best and thank him for that. But he's clearly not going to be live streaming with us on Tuesday. So we'll reschedule that for some other time. It's too bad because this is really a time when live streams really have more extra value with more people staying home, more people are probably able to attend. So we'll try to come up with something else soon because these self-quarantining, well, let's be honest, it's not going to be, hopefully it's not going to be too long, but it's not going to be quick either. So we'll be considerate of that as podcasters. We'll try to come up with some more material for y'all to have to pass the time. And of course, the Friday game streams will probably be longer because of that. We'll keep them a little longer. But everybody, I'll see you over on Here Be Dragons. Prepare yourself for next Sunday's Valerie Reedus by getting those chapters read. And I'll see you all then. Valerie Reedus, and stay safe, everybody. Let's save and say goodbye.